Oh, what a doozy.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Oh, you got you a mutant? A 7%?
Yeah, you got him one.
Nice.
I'm gonna try one.
Yeah,
try
I like
one.
it. I like it.
Yeah, he brought the Voodoo Rangers in. Those are 7%, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
There's
So-
6 or 7.
Dude, since we've been sitting here talking for maybe 20, 30 minutes, and I'm getting Philip Seymour Hoffman vibes from Almost Famous from you right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see
Listen,
that.
we all
when he
know
was
that,
like,
dude.
when he just shitting on Jim Morrison.
Yeah,
Like, he's
yeah.
just a drunk posing as a poet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iggy Pop. That's a
Yeah,
poet.
this is-
Poses
this
as
is
drunk.
right.
That's music.
Yeah, right.
Iggy Pop.
This
And he
is
pulled-
exactly what I'm getting from him right now, man. I
can
love
see
this
that.
shit.
That dude's loose.
Dude, do you remember the first time you watched The Wall?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Scary.
Dude, I still remember that the day, like, you went back into school and shaved your eyebrows after watching The Wall. It's like
Yeah.
one of my favorite memories.
I was being loose.
He's edgy, man. It's the edginess.
I was
edgy before it was cool.
You know, it's 8th grade.
Yeah, dude, it was.
Being 13.
everyone was like,
That's
oh my
fucking
God.
bold.
That's a fucking
I don't know how
big
he,
balls.
I don't know how he
son.
walked into school with his nuts so huge. His pants had to be so tight.
Oh my God, dude, he's like
It hurt.
Stanley Marsh on South Park when he's like,
Oh,
got the
God, with
big
the wheelbarrow?
balls. Yes,
Pushing his nuts in a wheelbarrow.
with shaved eyebrows.
Coincidentally, I'd say that's probably my favorite character on South Park.
Stan
Stan.
Marsh. Oh yeah, dude.
You mean
he's-
Lord?
Oh,
I am
man.
Lord. Yeah.
So good.
So good.
Dude, that shit
Nice.
had me cracking up. Yeah, you just had the drums, and then you do a little auto tune, and then you.
Yeah, all of a sudden. Yeah. Oh man,
And the
Lord,
guy's like, so you're telling me that the butthole I jerked off to last night was Stan Marsh?
South Park has been doing it good for so long.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. If you get past the first like 3 seasons, it's just gold.
Yeah, 100%.
And even the
Dude, I don't
first
even
3 seasons
remember
were-
the first
Vic
3
put me on
seasons.
South Park because I used to not like South Park, but I'd seen like the early '90s South Park, and I was like, I don't get it.
Really?
Yeah, but like the later seasons, I was watching those. I was like, these are fucking hilarious.
They just shit on everything.
Yeah,
Anything
yeah.
and everything.
They don't care,
No,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
and no one even cares anymore. They're
No,
like,
they're
well,
just
I mean,
like,
it's South
they're
Park.
gonna just do it. Yeah.
They
Yep.
make fun of everyone.
They do. Apparently,
so
what's it?
fucking good.
Prince, the Prince Harry and what's the
Megan,
the ones that came over to America to like get away
Carson
from like
Wentz.
the limelight or whatever, but yet they still put themselves in the limelight over here.
Right.
That they made a big joke about that. They were mad about South Park like making fun of them.
And
It's
so
like,
they
dude,
make fun of him even more.
yeah, it's like you say you want to like get away from the limelight, but you're over here like staying in the limelight. Like, what are you doing?
You're still doing it.
yeah, seriously.
It's hilarious.
Fucking South Park, man.
Yeah, dude, shaving your eyebrows and going into school. That's
hardcore.
fucking hardcore shit.
That's fucking
dude.
hardcore.
I'll never forget
That's back
that.
when I was that punk kid.
Yeah, you were that funk kid. for a
Still in
little
there
bit.
somewhere.
I like
There
it.
you go.
Still got that stupid anarchy symbol.
Oh yeah, you tell the listeners about that.
Oh yeah, when I was like 13, we like carved this into my arm.
Oh,
With a broken
Let me
disc.
see this.
Yeah, broken disc, like on
Oh shit,
Coming
that's like
back-
pretty clear too.
Yeah.
coming back from church camp.
What disc? Like a CD disc?
CD, yeah, broken
Okay.
CD, yeah.
I was thinking like Resident Evil 1. You know,
Listen, dude, that's before I even started drinking. I was just nuts at 13.
It all started with the wall and the eyebrows, man.
dude, that's
I
fucking
think
hardcore.
it started before then.
Really? Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
So where do you think it started, Will? No, it's fucking.
I said when I was
therapist.
7 years old.
I remember.
Yeah. I remember when your mom found it, she was like, "Oh my!"
Oh, dude, my mom flipped out.
She lost it on you.
Dude, she made me like look up anarchy in the dictionary. It's like, do you understand what this means? I was like, no.
No, but it looks cool.
Yeah, but I'm rock and roll, man.
It's pretty fucking rock and roll.
It is fucking rock and roll.
Rock and roll as it gets.
I don't
Shaved
know.
eyebrows,
An
anarchy
symbol.
carved in your arm from a CD.
It's pretty fucking rock and roll.
Wow, man.
Listen. That's all fine and dandy. I'm just glad I got this tattoo of Snoopy's brother now.
Nice.
Because what else are you going to do when you're in Vegas?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
How was it in Vegas?
Vegas is nuts.
It's nice. I've been there once. Stayed at the Bellagio. It was a lot of fun.
I had a lot more fun staying at our hotel than I did like actually staying like on the strip. Like strip, I was like, there's too many people. But
Yeah.
our like hotel casino we stayed at.
Fremont Street, is that the big one over there? I think
Yeah,
it's
I think
Fremont
so.
Street. Yeah.
No, but the hotel we stayed at is called Samstown. We stayed there, and it's like when you go inside, it looks like you're outside in a park.
Yeah.
And then there's like all the little mini casinos running around. I was like, we spent most of our time there
Yeah, really?
because I was like, there's just so much to do here.
Right.
Like there's a movie theater.
It would be kind of cool to have one of those. You know how like someone like Sammy Hagar or like they got really big. They have they have like a residency in Vegas.
Oh,
So like
yeah.
you'll go there and you'll
Oh,
see
yeah.
like weird stuff like the Blue Man Group or like they just have a spot, you know, like help me out here. Who's like some other people who've gotten famous. And
I don't know. Chris Angel was there when
Yeah,
we were
Chris
there.
Angel. Like,
Shania
shit.
Twain was doing
Shania Twain has one.
fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like
Chris
for the
Harris?
next 2 months.
Yeah, it's
Every time I think
interesting.
of Shania Twain, I just think of Chris Harris now.
Oh yeah, he wore a
Went to a Lamb of God. It was Lamb of God, Megadeth, and
Trivium and In
concert.
Flames.
And In Flames, and he shows up with the Shania Twain T-shirt live.
Yeah.
Live shirt because he went and saw her. And he's like, I'm
funny.
wearing this.
It was
funny.
like in North Carolina and like tour dates on the back.
Nah, Vic will still be mad at me because I had a crush on Shania Twain when I was like 6.
Really?
It's like, why don't you go listen to your girlfriend? I'm like, I don't have a crush on Shania Twain. I was 6.
This reminds me of Heather was going through like
That's good.
some of my DVDs and stuff when we were moving and found there was a Taylor Swift Red CD. She's like, I'm a big Taylor Swift fan, huh?
Oh no.
And then there was Burlesque with what's her name? Fucking Christina Aguilera. I was like, this is just like a musical. I'm
Jesus.
like, God, I really have those down there.
Wow.
Listen,
They
this-
just
this
they were
is
just
low.
left.
That's as low as
They
it gets.
like-
Listen, dude, that's when you got to shave your eyebrows and go, yeah, I'm having a great
Get the
time.
CD.
Yeah.
Bring it over
Put
here.
it in.
Yeah, right?
Put it in.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my God, I still have those down there from like, I didn't buy them. They just, ex-girlfriend left them, you
Oh,
know?
God.
I was like, fuck. And I just get told about Burlesque all the time. And I'm like, damn it.
It never ends.
It never ends.
You can never like you could be perfect 99% of the time, but that 1%,
Yep. It's
man,
Burlesque.
you'll never
100%.
not hear it. You'll never not fucking hear it, dude.
Dude, you showed me a lot of cool fucking movies and music back in the day.
Yeah.
That still connects to me this day.
Dude.
Like, we're big Avett Brother fans.
Oh, yeah,
I know you
seriously.
probably don't care. I know last time I talked to you, you said you don't really care for Avett Brothers like that anymore. But
I still like them. I just think their direction of their music's
Yeah,
gone
I
in
agree.
like a weird way.
it really
I agree.
is. It really is.
It's almost like it lost kind of like some soul or something.
It
Yeah, I
did.
agree.
It really did.
Since
Yeah.
like what the fuck was the album with No Hard Feelings? That album, like it was the last 3 albums they put out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. I can see the cover.
Yeah,
in my
the
head.
fucking yellow and
Yeah.
But we went and saw him at the House of Blues during
Oh yeah, we
I
did
Am
do
Loving
that.
You, right?
Yeah, we did do that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and that was a cool fucking
That's
show.
that time my
dude.
mom was feeling extra loose. When my dad went in the
Yeah.
gas station and was like,
Right.
I don't even remember what she said.
I don't remember what she said, but I remember
But
laughing.
she
my
was
ass
doing
off.
some loose stuff,
Yeah, she
man.
was
It was
getting-
funny.
It was
Fuck.
like she was like roasting people or something.
Yeah.
Like, I was
oh,
like,
I love it. I love
She
this.
was like, "Oh God, he's been in there for an hour. He's lost.
Yeah.
he's gone."
Yeah, I remember you showed me Almost Famous, which is
Yeah.
one of my favorite movies.
Well, he's in it. He's the guy.
He's fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Listen, my friend Valen hates that movie because his sister wore it out for him. He's like,
Ah,
"I get it, it's a good movie, but after you watch it 47 times
Yeah.
in a week,
That's a good
What
one.
else?
That's-
Dewey Cox. We watched Dewey Cox.
Dewey Cox.
No Country for Old Men.
The wrong kid died.
remember we were watching the bonus features of that movie, and my dad walked in like at like 2 in the morning. Was like, "What are you guys doing?" And I couldn't think of anything, so I just like cool guy stuff.
Oh no! If you say cool guy stuff, you're not doing
It's not
cool
good.
guy
It's
stuff.
not good. It's always cringe.
It's always cringe. Yeah, it was like it was Dewey Cox.
Cool
His
guy
dad
stuff.
walks in. He's like, "What y'all watching?" And he looks, and it's like John C. Reilly in a spacesuit going, "There's a space man waiting in the sky," and he just walks out and we're like shaking his head, and we're just like, "Oh man, it's embarrassing."
It's like, whew, that could have been way worse.
Yeah, I'm glad that's the scene he walked in on.
He's like, why couldn't this have been porn? It would have been so much better.
I mean, if he'd have walked in at the right time, it could have been.
It could have been. I'm sure.
If it's that dude answering the phone with his dick out. This guy goes,
Guys.
Dewey Cox is a classic.
Yeah, it's so good.
Dude, that's one of the few unrated movies that they didn't like take anything out. It's just like they extended stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Right.
Dude.
Ripping the sinks out.
I
in
just
the
never
bathroom.
realized how easy it
And then
was
he
to
gets to
cut
the public
somebody in half
bathroom.
with a machete.
Oh,
Right?
God.
The wrong kid died.
I say that
Yeah.
at work probably like once a day.
Really?
Me and him still do the fucking Jack White. Oh, look out now.
Yeah.
It's a regular thing.
Does anybody know what the fuck that guy was talking about?
Dude, what's some cool movies that you've been watching lately?
um,
This came out recently.
say most recently I saw The Menu. Did you guys watch that?
I like the
I
menu.
still haven't watched it.
I'm a big fan of Anna Taylor-Joy. She's
Yeah, for
like
sure. Queen's Gambit.
one of my favorites.
Let's see. I like Ralph Fiennes. Cause,
he's good.
He's just a good actor.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
But also, I was like, I work in the food service industry. I don't agree with what this movie's saying, but people do love pretentious bullshit.
They do. They really do. You fancy it up and have like.
I did laugh my ass off though when it.
He hasn't seen it, so don't.
Oh,
Yeah, don't spoil it. We try to.
Well, Tyler's bullshit.
Yeah,
Made me laugh very hard.
Dude, yeah, his character in that movie is crazy. It's like you're like, dang, people will really follow like their quote unquote the people they look up to are like heroes to the ends of the earth.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
People like dive on like a fucking pedestal trying to back somebody up.
Yeah,
They
no.
don't even really know why they believe something or whatever, and they're like, I'm fucking don't matter. I'm gonna die on
so
this
without
hill.
spoilers though, it's actually a really good movie.
It is,
Cool.
yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
It's odd, but it's good.
It's one of those movies. When I got done watching, I was like, "That's you either love that movie or you hate it." But I loved it.
Yeah, there's no in between.
Kind of like Hereditary was like that for me.
Oh, Hereditary's rough.
Did you like it?
I like it, but it's a rough watch.
I didn't like it.
I was so fucking hammered the first time I watched it that I wasn't. And I was like socializing and shit while it was on, and I got like the fucking good parts. The fucking the head out the window and the fucking
like it
and
just.
I know how it
was,
ends, too,
It
so
brought
it's like,
me in.
now I don't even
and
wanna watch
I
it.
was invested, and it was like too long. I was like, okay, let's get on with this. Like it
Right.
just seemed like
No, it's a slow burn.
it is, and I was just like, I don't know. Toni Collette's character in that movie.
Oh yeah, she's phenomenal.
She should have
She's
won some
phenomenal.
kind of award for that acting performance.
Yeah.
But like the son was very bland, the dad was very bland, like the acting.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just kind of lost me
I could
along
see
the
that
way.
for sure. That's probably why I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go play beer pong by myself in the kitchen.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
You played beer pong.
And
Hold
then,
the
and then-
table
and then
up.
two people joined me.
Nice.
I was just fucking, and I'd go switch sides and I'd fucking drink some beer and then like
Oh,
people
no, I
people
made
started
it.
joining me and then I was like fucking smashing because I've been playing for 20 minutes.
I got a slam beer. Oh
I
no.
mean, yeah, that reminds
it
me of
hard.
like college days when people be like, I guess we're playing like Circle of Death or something. I'm like, oh God, I have to drink now. No.
right.
Remember the one where it was I never played it, but I heard about people playing it. Was the one where like everybody puts their drink or whatever into this one big mug.
Oh, that sounds gross.
And then you have to chug it for however you lose. I can't remember what it's called. It's called like something like Drink of Death or something.
I don't know. That sounds horrible.
So
Horrible.
we used to do this game where we would all we would set it was like whenever it was at the apartment, it would be me, you, and Heather, and we would just name out like a random lyric, right? We'd read out a lyric, and if you didn't get it within a minute, then you had to take a shot.
Oof.
Or you'd take a sip of your beer. And like you just had to know what the song was. So like I'd read out my lyric, and it was all songs, so we wouldn't be like ridiculous, like fucking
but
something
you
nobody
don't
knew.
say it in the same tone or like
You
the
just
same
read it out just like you're
cadence.
talking.
It's just like you're talking. You just like read it, and you're like, oh my god, I know that.
Where's that from?
Like the
Yeah.
smell of wine and cheap perfume, and they're like, "What is that?"
Yeah, and you're just like,
Yeah, you got to think about it. Yeah.
I know that, and I feel stupid because I should know that, like, but you don't,
I bet you remembered it after you took your drink.
right?
And then you're like,
Oh,
yeah.
Now I got it.
yeah, and so like now whenever I'm like socializing with people and like they want to bring up music, I'm like, oh man, I feel like anything they're gonna say about music, I'm gonna know this because we've done games like this fucking for years. Like,
Oh, I know.
we literally do trivia. We force trivia on ourselves to be better at music for no reason. It's fun shit, man.
Yeah,
I love
For
those
sure.
games.
yeah. Dude, this morning was tough. I woke up, I was like, fuck this shit. I don't
I get a text.
any of this.
I got a text at 11:30 saying, "Dude, I'm on my fucking deathbed right now."
I'm dying.
Yeah, I was like, I'm on my deathbed, dude. I drank too much last night.
My body's withered.
Yeah, and I got up, took a shower, cold shower, and I was like, fuck this. They went back to sleep. Woke up, like, when you said I'm on the way, I was still in the bed.
Oh,
I was so, it hurts, dude. And then
know.
to get up and, like, you're like, oh, God, I got to drink more beer
yeah.
and do a whole fucking pot. But I eventually came around, started feeling better,
Right.
drank a liquid IV, and then I was like, okay, let's fucking do this.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I was up at like 10 o'clock, like, guess I'm doing a podcast today.
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, I got up at like 8:30. I mean, I didn't drink too much. I set an alarm just because. And I played some fucking Resident Evil remake, the third one. It's just
Yeah.
not good. It's not good.
No, the
It's
third one's bad.
It's such a fucking straight path, man. Like there's no.
Now, when you say the third one's bad, do you mean the original or the remake?
No, the remake.
Yeah, the remake's
Like,
bad.
It's
the
bad.
remake for 2 is like
Fucking amazing.
chef's kiss.
It's amazing.
Perfection.
I went and got a platinum
But
trophy.
I don't
on it
know.
last
I was
month.
like, how did y'all drop the ball that fast?
They rushed it out
Yeah.
and thought they could. It's a cash grab.
And like I'm trying to go back and just force myself to like it, and it's
it
not.
looks
happening.
the part.
It looks fucking great.
Do y'all think 4 is going to be
I
good?
think it's,
I'm
dude,
excited.
it's fucking.
It
have you
looks
seen the trailers?
good. It looks good.
Dude, we played the fuck out of that game.
Yeah.
I'm really excited
Yeah.
about this.
That's
I'm
one
really
of the
excited
few
about it.
Resident Evil games I've beat like probably 5 times.
Really?
Because it's just like once you've done it, you're like, I know where everything
Yeah,
is, but
and-
it's still fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
still
me
fun.
with 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
I beat 1 and 2
times.
fucking at least. I beat
Head
the 2
three.
remake. I beat the 2 remake fucking 6 times last week.
Yeah,
I did. I was trying to get the platinum trophy and I kept speedrunning it, trying to fucking go through.
Take
the
it like an
files
hour and
the fucking-
15.
I'm stuck on the
Hour
second
and
one.
20.
The
Are you?
remake.
Where's
Yeah, I'm
second?
at the part where the dogs finally show up and you're in the parking garage, and I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, it sucks.
Oh yeah.
but I have like 2 bullets.
You just run. You just
Oh,
run.
no.
You just fucking run.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's the last place I saved. I was like, yeah, I got to put this down for a minute.
Oh man.
yeah,
it's
you
so
don't
good.
have to kill the dogs. I feel like you can just.
Yeah, I was like, this is
run by 'em.
stressing me out right now.
Did you ever play Elden Ring?
Uh-uh.
Oh man, I feel like you would love that one.
I got what is it? Sakura?
Oh,
yeah, okay,
yeah. It's
yeah.
kind of similar.
Sekiro?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
similar.
Yeah.
And like Neo is kind of like that. And
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
got
like
it. I
Dark
just
Souls.
haven't had time to play it because,
Yeah.
like I said, when I
We're
get off work,
adults.
I'm like, man, the last thing I want to do is play like
Dark
5
Souls.
hours of video games.
I heard that.
I like doing it, but it's like I just don't have the mental capacity.
I feel like whenever I do that, I feel like a piece of shit.
I feel like a piece of shit too. I feel like I should have done something.
Yeah.
I got plenty of shit to do around the house, and then I'm just playing video games.
Yeah.
For
But then
fucking
also,
hours.
I don't remember what I'm doing like the next day. If I reboot it, I'm like,
Where was I at?
What
was
am I doing?
Yeah.
yeah, right.
So what you been up to, man? What you doing these days?
working,
Working?
cooking.
No. Are you? What are you doing for a job now? I mean, I know. I just.
Yeah, I'm like
asking for
I'm like the, what do you call it? I wouldn't say head chef, kitchen manager
Nice, dude.
/ head chef.
You like cooking?
Yeah,
Really?
that's my
Like
favorite
it,
part of the job.
You thought about maybe opening up your own restaurant or trying to do something like that?
I don't know. I've talked about getting a food truck.
That'd be
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
the shit. That's the shit.
Food truck would be a lot of fun.
Like,
I
you can have
like
such
I
a
like
niche market.
making people happy, and I like the creative aspect.
Yeah, yeah. Bryant was really getting into cooking like
yeah,
that.
man,
Yeah.
I fucking went to Costco last night and we went out there and we got a bunch of groceries and stuff and I was like, you know what? I saw a fucking pack of like prime $20 ribeyes. It was 4 ribeyes and I was like, there's only 3 of us at the house. I was like, if I can get somebody to come over, I'll buy those packs. So I text my buddy. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll come over. So I went and bought them, and dude, they were so good. And my dad like always shits on me for using a thermometer and the meat. I'm like, I spent $20 on these fucking steaks. I'm gonna get them perfect.
So much easier.
I'm gonna
to
get
use
these
a
perfect.
thermometer.
Oh yeah,
Got to. I can't,
And it was
I
like
don't
a
wanna cook
perfect
without it.
medium rare. Like I would say it's like a top 5 steak that I've had, but definitely the best I've cooked. But I've only got better.
now working in a kitchen too, you have to have a thermometer
Right.
at all times.
Yeah.
Like, because if you have a thermometer, like you get inspected or something, you can get a thermometer to check your stuff. You
Right.
done.
Yeah, that's true.
You
I can see
cashed.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it's fun. I really enjoy cooking a little bit.
I like cooking. Vic does not cook.
Really?
She cooks breakfast. She cooks a killer breakfast.
So you're the one who cooks like dinner and stuff?
Yeah.
Really? That's
Because
cool.
I just
Fuck
like
yeah,
cooking,
dude.
man.
That's
Really?
awesome.
See, I feel it's just so. I like grilling. But because I can like have a drink, have some music on, I'm out grilling, I'm like having a good time. Cooking is kind of tedious for me.
So I look at it the same way.
I wish
just
I
sit
wish
in
I
the
liked
house
it more. I really do wish I liked it more.
Listen, I tell y'all right now though, if I cook some fajitas, they're gonna be killer, but it's gonna take like 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah, that's when I go have a beer or something.
Yeah.
Because I like marinate them things with like Pepsi and other stuff. Slow cook them.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that sounds fucking awesome, man.
Dude, when's the food truck coming out, son? I'm trying to get some of that.
what kind of food
I
truck would
guess
you
when I
do?
get
Like,
some money. I don't know. I'd like to do something where I could like change it up like every couple weeks.
Okay. It's like a small menu and change
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I like that.
Just kind of show up and be like, here's what we have.
Dude, I don't trust menus that are large.
Yeah,
Because you
no.
can't be good at
yeah,
all of
right.
that.
No, no.
Like a Yard House.
Yeah.
Yard House is pretty mediocre. The whole
Yeah,
way.
it is.
It's like a much better Applebee's, but with like 100 beers on draft.
Yeah, at least you got an assload of beers to choose
so
from.
many
That's the
beers,
cool part.
dude.
Well, listen, after enough beers, it don't really matter what you're eating.
But they've got like pretty solid food. Like I can go there, I can get anything on the menu, and I'm gonna be like, that was good.
That was okay,
I paid
yeah.
a little bit more than I should have for that.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't even. I think last time we went to go out to eat, it was a Longhorn.
Okay, pretty solid.
That's
It's
solid.
okay, yeah.
it's
It's not
decent.
bad. I don't hate on Longhorn.
Yeah,
I
I
got a
do.
good steak.
That's like too much food.
Yeah.
Right. My worst part is I'll fucking get too many appetizers.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
appetizers always are so fucking good. I can get
Always,
every appetizer on every menu.
Yeah, we had a rough time at Outback with the
Oh, dude,
appetizers.
the fucking bloomin' onion is so goddamn good.
Yeah, we got that in the mac and cheese bites, and then our food
Oh,
came out,
man.
and I was like, "Where's the
Can I
mac
get a
and
to-go
cheese
box?
bites?"
Yeah, where's the mac and cheese bites?
And
Nice.
they like didn't even ring them in.
Oh,
Like I could see on the
no.
receipt, it was like the last thing rang in, and I was like, "Man, come on now."
Yeah, that pisses me off. That is like the fucking worst for me. Is whenever I'm eating and my appetizer comes out with the food.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like,
that
just
pisses
take it
me
back,
off.
bitch.
Just take it back, bitch.
It's like it's not even your fault probably, but it might be, and I'm upset.
It's somebody's
But
fault.
you're gonna hear every word I have to fucking say.
Yeah, but I have the microphone.
yeah.
What you think about this beer, man?
It's a pretty solid IPA.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, I think so too. It's kind of what I expected out of a 7%. It's like a little hazy. It's not like overpowering, like super fucking heavy, but it's got a good flavor, man.
I'm detecting a hint of citrus.
Okay,
Just a little hint.
I like it. What would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd give it probably like a 7.5.
I think that's pretty fair.
What is it? A 7.3 alcohol? It might be 7.5.
It's 7.0.
Oh, 7.0. That's
Yeah.
right.
I think 7.5 is probably perfect for the rating.
Okay, nice. Nice. Yeah, I went out and had some kind of West Coast IPA last night at Voodoo Brewing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool spot, man. In Fountain Inn.
I've never been.
That was our first time. Really cool spot. I got a lot of good food there too.
We got some stickers.
Yeah, where you can see we're big sticker guys around here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big sticker
I
guys.
can tell. I have so many stickers at my house. I just, much like getting tattoos, I don't know where to commit the sticker to.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
can see
man.
that.
I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah, I could put it there, but then what if it doesn't look good?
I'm
What if I
surprised you're
wanna move it
not
somewhere
covered up
else?
with tattoos. You seem like a guy who would be covered up.
I ain't got money for that.
It's so
That's
expensive,
accurate,
dude. It's so
That's
expensive.
so fucking
I mean, I think that little one on my leg was like 150
Yeah.
with the tip.
Yeah.
But that guy was cool. He was like, shop minimum's like 100. He's like, I'll just give you a tattoo for 100.
You need to go get your anarchy sign on your arm.
I ain't get it covered up, is what I need to do.
Get it
Hell
tattooed.
no,
Get it
man.
tattooed
Embrace
up.
it.
Get something around it.
You got to embrace it, man.
I'd get like something around it and fill it in so it's still there.
Yeah, yeah. Because you will always be able to feel it.
Yeah,
you know?
so I'm like, I'd leave it so you could still see the white. I just prefer something like around it and in it.
Dude, do you ever talk to your cousin? What's his name? Will Stone?
Yeah, all the time.
How's he doing?
He's doing fine.
Yeah, he's still
Musicianing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's in Florida right now.
Okay, nice.
Musician. And
Yeah.
I like it.
Musician.
I like it. You can turn anything into a verb.
Yeah,
Gotta try it, man.
just gotta lay it all out there.
No, that's what he's doing. But yeah, I taught him just the other day. He's got some like new songs coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So he's doing stuff.
You ever thought about doing something like that?
No.
Really?
I like playing like I'd like dabbling on the guitar, but I'm like I don't think I can write music like that.
Really?
Yeah, I just never been able to.
Really? I feel like you could.
Have you tried?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I just
Yeah, maybe.
I could write a movie script.
There you go. I
Well,
like
I
okay,
could do
what would
that.
your movie script be?
Which one?
Your favorite,
I like
whichever
this.
one you would like.
What genre of movie would you write? Like, probably like a drama or a horror.
Probably start with a dramedy,
Okay.
move into a horror,
Okay.
and then maybe have like a action horror.
Who's
Okay.
acting? Who's acting in your movies?
Vince Vaughn, dude.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Nice.
Dude.
Come on.
I love Vince
That's
Vaughn.
that's the fucking movie I just watched recently. I watched Wedding Crashers.
Ah,
Like last week. So goddamn funny.
That is one
man.
of the best.
isn't
It's hysterical.
of all
Isn't
time.
Will Ferrell in that movie at
Yeah.
the end?
Yeah, he is.
Make it low. You make it low.
He crashes funerals and every
Yeah.
time he's like they're crying. He's like,
Yeah, he's like,
he's fucking humping them.
but one of the funniest parts in that movie is I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast. We might have because I
Probably.
had
We
watched it
probably
like
did.
a month ago.
Yeah.
And is when Vince Vaughn's character is making the confession to the like the priest or
Yeah.
this like the family priest or whatever about how he's fucking one of the daughters.
Yeah, yeah.
And
How
she's
she's
fucking
crazy.
crazy. And he's like, you know what? Maybe I'm a little fucked up. I
He's
like
He's
it.
like, I lied to her.
I'm into it.
But he got mad because she was a virgin, but she wasn't really a virgin. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm not a virgin. You're stupid.
Yeah.
And he like felt hurt. He's like, but you know what? I'm doing the same thing she is. Am I
Yeah.
any better than her? She's a little crazy and I like it.
Yeah, maybe I'm into that shit. Maybe I'm fucking into that shit. And then the priest tells on him.
Yeah.
He's like, that was a confession.
It's so good.
Oh, man.
There's
that
a
movie's-
private conversation.
Yeah.
I like
was a
that. Dude,
confession.
that movie's so funny. Why don't you try getting jerked off under the table in front of the whole family? Have some real fucking problems.
Yeah, I will go back and watch it. I'm like, dude, Owen Wilson's a shitty friend. Like, this guy's done got molested and sexual
Oh,
assaulted
no.
like 5 times. And it's like 30 minutes into the movie.
I know.
But were they nice though? You motorboat them?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
You old sailor. You.
He does it. Yeah.
Like in the middle of that argument.
Oh,
Fucking-
my God.
The best part, or I don't know if it's the worst part about the movie or one of the worst parts about me, but watching the movie, I'm always gripe about it. Whenever Bradley Cooper's like 6 foot, there's no way he's fucking blasting Vince Vaughn's character in that movie.
I know.
in the
Dude,
football
Vince Vaughn's
games.
like 7'2" or
He's
something.
like 6'5", and he
Yeah,
also
he's
claims that
large.
he was all American.
Okay, yeah.
He's an all American quarterback, and he's 6'5". Dude's fucking juking his ass out and then zinging one down the field.
What's the name? Bradley Cooper was very athletic in that.
He's
film,
like
huh?
6'1". He's like
Yeah.
6'1", pretty fucking jacked dude.
Yeah.
But it's still
Vince
fucking
Vaughn's definitely-
6'5" all American. Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Now, I never saw that movie with Bradley Cooper where he's a cook, though.
Which one's that?
It's called like Burn or something.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that. I just know there's a part where some people are being rude to the waitress, so he goes out and he's like wraps up their fucking tablecloth with all their shit in it. Goes,
I
thanks for
have seen
dining
that
with
clip.
us.
I've seen that clip.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
But it's like all their food. They're still eating.
yeah. He just
What's something about the restaurant industry that like people that come in don't understand or get, or like what's some of the like stuff that we don't see behind the scenes?
Give us some gripes.
you have limitations with your equipment.
Really?
So I mean, if you only have like so many burners or something, or let's say that your oven's like only has so many places to fill up. If you got like 40 people upstairs all ordering the same thing, it's like, well,
What can I? Yeah, and then they
Yeah.
start getting mad because
and it's like, well, I can't help but the like 20 people before you ordered all the stuff that we
Right.
need to use to
Right.
cook your food. But you can't tell people that, because if you tell people that, they're like,
Why are you not prepared?
oh yeah, right.
Bitch, you came here.
Now, is it true? Now, you guys might not do this, but you know when you watch like Road Trip, and is it Road Trip when
Yes,
the little skinny dude is like,
Yes, Road Trip.
I asked for no sugar on my toast.
And
And
he
he's
takes it back there and he spits
and like
on it.
rubs it on his taint.
no, no.
Like,
He
Nah.
fucking tosses it up and puts it in the fucking bag. He's like, shakes his
I'm
ass
always
on
scared
it.
to send food back, man.
No, I got standards. We don't do that at my place.
Of course, but do you think that they do it at other places?
Oh, I'm certain they do.
Really?
I'm certain they
Really?
do. Yeah, because there's a lot of angrier cooks than me. And then
Add a
they're like,
little extra to it.
yeah, yeah.
That's why I
can see
don't
that.
send shit.
I've not witnessed it myself.
You've never seen it?
But also, like, I have standards at my place.
Right,
If I saw that shit, you'd be remaking everything.
Yeah,
Right.
100%.
Go.
You'd be snapping at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, there you go. I
Hell
like
yeah.
that.
Using some foul language.
Yeah.
Like
The
what?
fuck do you think this is?
Right?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
exactly that.
Yeah, that's. I've always kind of wondered. I've always been scared of.
Yeah, I've only sent a steak back. Like I've only sent a meal back one time, and it was a
But
steak.
I don't think that's a fear you have to have with, like, local restaurants as more as it is, like, a corporate restaurant
Really?
thing. Because corporate people fucking hate their jobs.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you love your food, you're not doing that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
no.
I
And
can
you
see
have a
that.
passion for it, you're
Yeah.
not doing that.
You're not
but if
just
you're just
hiring
working
whoever.
at McDonald's and you're
Yeah.
having a shitty day and someone sends it back and you're just like, fuck this dude.
Look, dude, I only get paid $7.50.
Yeah. He's like, fuck that. Yeah.
That's probably fair too, though.
Yeah. It's just. Yeah,
Which
you
I will
can't-
say,
you
dude,
can't do
McDonald's has
that.
kind of fucking stepped it up.
You think
They've
so?
been trying.
Dude, like they got like the fucking gray ass buildings. It's depressing, but it's like a lot more like official, like professional lately.
What happened to all the
Really?
playgrounds?
Dude, like I went to
What happened
like
to the playgrounds?
like I still live at home, and like the fucking McDonald's, the two McDonald's closest to my house, like they're both fucking. Like I'll go and the guy's like, "Hey, how you doing today, man? You having a good day?" And I'm like, "Where am I at McDonald's?" And then I'll order, and they'll be like, "Hey,
That's
man,
not
have a good
been my
day," and everything's
experience.
fucking spot on. They give me my food. It's hot. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm about fed up with cold fries. I'm about to send that shit back.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving. I'm not pulling up either. When you fucked up,
But also,
like, why are you handing me cold fries? I paid for. I mean, you can at least give me the food I paid for warm.
Yeah.
That's a fair ask, right? I don't feel like
fair,
I'm.
yeah.
yeah, no.
I feel like I'm being an asshole here.
No.
You get
no.
it, it's like they're still and cold. Like, almost want to. I get pissed. It like makes my blood boil when I
You
get
know,
cold
back up
fries.
and be like,
Open the door and just.
But also, they have a deep fryer. It takes like 15 seconds.
I know.
yeah,
Get your
it's
lazy ass
and it's
back there
probably
fried
hot
bitches.
as fuck. Like that deep fryer has to get so
Like,
hot.
dude, if we had a deep fryer at work, I'd be tearing shit up.
My buddy.
We'd be killing the game.
Y'all don't have deep fryers.
Remember that
Uh-uh.
name.
Do you? Are you gonna get some or no?
Probably not. We tried to do like a fry daddy one time, and the fire marshal was like, "Yeah, you can't have that." And we went, "Oh, okay."
Oh,
So we got rid of that, and then for us to get a new like a whole system, we'd have to put in a whole new hood vent, which they had to like knock down a wall. And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think we can be
yeah.
closed for 3 months while they do all that."
Where are you guys located?
Anderson.
Downtown Anderson, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what you told me. Yeah, it's like an oyster bar. Is that what you said?
It's like oyster bar seafood.
No, can you eat there?
I got burgers.
You
oh, that
burgers?
makes sense. It's called Shucks.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
makes so much
shucks.
sense.
Yeah.
Shucks.
Now, are you one of these people who've like been around the food so long you can't eat it?
I'd make my own food.
Yeah.
So,
He
yeah.
answered your question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
I'm
good.
saying I
That's
can
what
eat it, but I'm like, I'd prefer to eat something that I haven't cooked 400 times.
Yeah, that's probably
God,
fair.
I can see that.
And you just smell it all day and fucking feel the textures of all the food all day and like.
You're just over it.
Like, it's fun. Like, listen, I'll still eat some shrimp. You can't go wrong with stuff like that, but it's like at the same time, like, do I really want a tuna burger right now? No.
No.
Now, when I first started there, for like the first 3 years, I ate that shit all the time.
Right.
And that was delicious. But like once like I said, you can only eat something so many times before
Yeah,
you like.
that's pretty
I
accurate.
just had it too many times, man. It's still
pretty
good.
accurate.
I just don't have the craving for that anymore.
Right. That was me with steaks, man. Not like not having the craving, but I've been watching so many fucking videos of like these guys smoking their steaks and fucking reverse searing, all these different methods.
I get nothing but, well, sorry not to cut
and
you
I
off, but-
finally fucking got some last night, and it just hit like so. And I went to Ruth's Chris like 2 weeks ago and had a steak, and then I went to Larkin's like last weekend and had a steak, and I was like,
Hey, he's going out every day at this
dude,
point.
it's getting bad. I'm fucking going off the
Well,
rails.
what's going on, man? Where are you going?
That's a
we're
steak
going
addiction.
Out. We're going out. Dude, we're going out. He's like, oh, I'm going out to Logan's. Like, then weren't you at Logan's yesterday? No, I was at the
I'm going-
Thai restaurant
we go to the Thai restaurant twice a month. It's so fucking good, man.
over there on Augusta Street.
Yeah, so good. Hey, don't we have to mute that one. So.
Yeah, we'll have to edit that out.
Busy, yeah.
Can't be going there and having a line.
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking good, man. It's phenomenal. But we're going to Sushi Kingdom tonight.
Of course.
Dude, I'm going off the fucking rails. I can't help it. It's like
I know, man.
every fucking other day I want to go out and eat.
Loose for the sush, man.
Dude, check this out. I was who says check this out? So check this out. I called an Uber yesterday to go to Voodoo Brewing, and we get in, and I have like a $50 gift card for Voodoo Brewing. That's why we were going to go out, and I left it at the house, obviously. But we're going down, and
We're good. I
the
got
guy, like our Uber driver, he gets to the red light up here. Like, so like I'm right before we pull out of the neighborhood. He's like, how long have y'all been together? You know, I've taken a lot of Uber rides. This is not something people ask me. Never. How long have y'all been together? I was like, oh, like 9 years. And I was like, he fucking set me up, dude. And I was like, oh, you married? You got kids? Well, I'm going through a divorce. And I was like, oh my God, I got 20 minutes of this shit. And the whole way, dude. The whole fucking way, dude. It's nothing but, yeah. And she was like getting with some other dude behind my back. And I'm just like, oh my God, you really doing this right now, dude? Fuck, don't be burdening me with your problems. I'm trying to have a good night. You talking about divorce?
You need to post it on Facebook.
Who fucking brings up divorce?
Yeah, but also after going, so how long you guys been together? No, I'm getting divorced.
Yeah.
By the way.
Oh God, he set me up, dude.
What
I
if
was
if you wouldn't have said nothing, you probably would have forced it.
he would have forced it.
Yeah.
That's why he asked. Yeah.
Like, well, I'm glad y'all are happy
Because it was
but
on his
I'm
mind.
not.
Yeah. Let me
That's when
tell
he-
you about.
That's when he starts speeding up to 165.
It's
You're in the
85.
backseat going, stop,
Hey man,
stop.
we're going a little fast, aren't we?
Yeah, she was going a little fast and she was fucking that other dude.
Yeah. Steering wheel's like shaking.
fucking gripping. He's got like
Needs a
fucking
front wheel alignment.
pieces of the fucking steering wheel coming off on his hand. He's gripping it so hard, like
Oh, dude. I was like,
Ubers are weird, man.
we had a really
you don't
weird
even want to
one.
hear. This motherfucker is retarded. So
That's not what this is about.
so we're in the Uber and we've been drinking all day. He's fucked up.
I'm so fucked up.
And so
So fucked
And so we
up.
get in the Uber, and this guy's like, yeah, it's like an older dude. He's probably like 60. He's like, but he's not like a 60,
was the
like,
weirdest
he's not like
Uber
a
I'd
super
ever
like
had.
conservative 60-year-old guy like you just pictured. It's like a 6-year-old Canadian guy,
Oh.
like real skinny, like leather jacket, like, you know. And so,
And overly nice.
yeah, he's
Where it
Canadian.
creeped you out a little bit.
I said that.
Hey, yeah.
I know.
And so he's like, yeah, I just you know, this is my first time driving in like 4 years. I got I had like a really bad injury.
It's pouring rain, like monsooning. He pulls up in like a Chevy Lumina, or like a Buick. I was fucked up and it was dark. I don't know.
It was
exactly.
one of those, yeah.
But it was like, wait, you gotta be like,
You can drive this?
You can drive. Uber's usually is like you have to have like a 2006 or older or something like that.
Yeah.
You have to have inspections. He pulls
It's
up
like
in
a
like
98 Buick.
Yeah. I was
What the fuck?
I was like, is this our fucking Uber driver? And it's like thundering and lightning and fucking monsooning. And I'm in the front seat with this dude. I'm like, this seems like the start of a fucking horror film. And the guy's like super weird and like, but by the end of it,
So then we start talking music, and then he's like, he dude knows a lot about music, you know, and we love that. So we're
Yeah.
eating it up, and then we pull up at the house, and Sean's like, hey, man, you ever been on a podcast? And I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, there's no way he's fucking going here.
I was so fucked
And he's
up.
He's like, I no, I haven't really been on a podcast. And then Shawn's like, well, we do a podcast here. And I'm like, oh God, now he knows where we.
I got
lives.
the motherfucker's number, dude.
He's like, well, what's your number? What's your name and number, man? I'm gonna write it down, and I'll have to hit you up sometime. He's like, okay, yeah, but that might be pretty good.
But by the end of it, he was like, oh man, I hate that you guys have to go. And we're like outside that. We sat outside the house and talked for like 10 minutes.
It was like 10 minutes in the car. And I'm like, what the
But
fuck?
dude, it was like the weirdest experience I've ever had.
So,
Uber.
number one rule, if you're going to be the guy that talks to the Uber driver, him. You're going to get the good ones and you're going to get the bad ones.
Yeah.
So that's on you, man.
Dude, I'm always the...
We Ubered everywhere in Vegas.
Got to.
It was so cheap.
Vegas is such a cool fucking spot, dude.
But also, the weirdest Uber experience I've had is I got picked up at like 7 in the morning. And some very large man driving a minivan. I'm like, all right, cool. This must be Uber XL or whatever.
Yeah.
Because he's got like the 10-seater over here, and I'm the only person riding.
This is Uber XL, and it's just he's the XL.
That was a better joke than you thought it was. I don't know if you meant for it to
Was
be.
that a fat joke?
That wasn't even a joke. That's just facts.
That was a fat joke.
Everything is large.
That just came out of my mouth.
Uber
I don't know.
XL?
It's just him. It's the fat guy.
But no, so I kept hearing like the squeaky noise. I'm like, what the hell is that? I looked down, and dude's watching Dragon Ball Z in full like,
While he's driving?
yeah, still listen like in Japanese,
Oh,
no
yeah.
subtitles, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Do you have a neck beard?
no, it's like a 50-year-old darker fella.
Okay.
I
So
was
he's a corn fan.
Yeah. I was scared, dude. I was like, oh, please don't wreck us watching Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, that would be a shitty way to go out, wouldn't it?
That would be probably the worst way to go
It's
out.
like, listen, I love Dragon Ball Z as much as the next guy, but I don't want to die to Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
Please look at the road.
Dude, we had the detail shop way back in the day.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was riding. I would ride with people to like do details. Like I would like ride with them like as far as
I got a car you can detail. It's right outside in the driveway.
this old school guy, like we were about to do a full detail on his truck. He had dip stains all over the seats from where like the steering wheel, like there was like dip from where I don't know if it was falling out of his mouth, fucking spitting and missing. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But this dude was so far gone. I was riding with this dude and I was like, oh my God, this is a fucking mistake.
I've heard this story.
And he's talking to me, like looking at me while he's talking, and he's about to run into the ditch and talking about something about the Lord. Yeah, the Lord's, he's a good, he's always looking out. I hope motherfucker got control of this fucking steering wheel right now because we about to run into like the ditch and wreck this bitch.
Yeah, I hope the Lord's looking out right this second, man.
Fucking Jesus got the
Hope he's
motherfucking
in
wheel
here.
yeah.
He said we about to run into the ditch and fucking wreck this bitch. That's bars.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, I remember the dip stain on this dude's seat. I was like, "That's some nasty shit, man." It was hard to clean off.
It's almost like the dick stains in your seat, man.
Almost, they're massive.
Yeah, they're in the passenger seat. That's the crazy part.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I got a fist.
Oh no.
Listen. It's all right to be passenger princess once in a while.
It is. I'm like, I drive so much for a living that I hate driving when we got like on the weekends. Like if I'm like long distance, I don't mind like 20 minutes out, 30 minutes out, but it's like if we're going like North Carolina, Asheville, something like that, where it's like hour plus, I'm like, fuck, I gotta drive. And the problem is like when I'm in the passenger seat, it's like, why don't you just let someone else drive? But when I'm in a passenger seat, I have like massive anxiety to where it's like people are like, they tailgate too close or like they speed too much and like are aggressive. And one of our buddy Luker, he was on the podcast a couple months ago, and the first time I ever met him, we went to Asheville to go see, I think it was like Ghost of Macedon or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it was Ghost of Macedon in Nashville. I was really there to see Macedon. I don't really care for ghosts like that, but it was a cool show. But I was like, fuck, I guess, yeah, he can drive, because it was kind of warm outside. I don't have AC in my Jeep, so I let him drive, and dude is like the worst. Love you, Luker. Shout out, Luker, but you are the worst driver I've ever been in the car with. Dude, it was like,
you gave me a panic attack,
dude, and he was like, oh, I thought I was dialing it back, and he was like going like fucking 90 off the exit ramp. I'm like, you drive like this on a normal basis? How are you still alive, dude?
son? You live like this?
Yeah, like,
my God.
fuck? Yeah, dude. But Asheville's a really cool spot, man. Y'all ever get up there?
I've been to Asheville a couple of times. Me and Vic have not gone to Asheville together, but I think we plan on it.
Y'all ever go out and go to like any festivals or shows or anything like that?
Nah.
Yeah.
I think we're doing something at the Peace Center in like a month.
Like a musical?
Yeah, something like that. I think Beetlejuice is coming out.
Really? You like musicals?
Sometimes.
I do too.
It just depends.
It's weird for me. It's very
It depends
specific.
on the subject matter.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to go see Cats.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
or
saying.
like Les Mis or Hamlet. Like I'm not Hamilton or Hamlet. What's the big musical?
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
And
yeah.
Hamlet.
Both of them.
Wait, Hamlet's a play. So
Okay.
Hamilton.
Well,
yeah.
that shows you how much I know.
Yes.
But I do like The Wall.
Yeah.
Love it. Tenacious D's, The Pick of Destiny.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fucking good musical. Dude.
Awesome.
Yeah. What other musicals do I like?
Now, I've seen Les Mis. I like Les Mis, like the movie. I just don't think I'd be able to sit through it, like
The whole thing?
the stage production.
I need some drinks
Because it'd be
I
like,
need to have buzz.
because that's got to be like a 4-hour long show.
I have to ask you. I'll wait for Bryant for that. Yeah, I like The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Great musical.
Solid.
musical. Yeah, yeah. I'm
Solid.
very particular, I guess, about
Also,
my
have
musicals.
you seen Danny Elfman recently? He
Nuh-uh.
looks like an insane person.
Really?
Yeah, dude, he's tatted up.
What?
Yeah. I'm like, Danny Elfman?
Damn, that's surprising. I thought about if I didn't hate the healing process of tattoos, and like the whole like if I could just pay it and then it just like a video game it would just appear on to me, boop, I'd be covered up,
Yeah.
fucking covered, dude. Other than my face and probably my hands and neck. Even though I like neck tattoos, they have to be very good, like very centered and like flared out. You know, like I can't just have like a rose on my neck.
Yeah.
Or something
yeah.
like that. I need like an old school traditional bald eagle wings, you know, where it's like very
We're
symmetrical.
talking about neck tattoos now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm listening.
Yeah, I can't do like a single rose. I was telling Will, I can't do like a single rose, like something very like it has to be very symmetrical.
Like an
Okay.
eyeball.
He's always talks about the eyeball in the neck. He wants like a big fucking
Orange and blue. fucking.
I see you're a Tool fan.
yeah.
Hey, can you give me a beer?
Oh,
I'll
yeah, what
take
you
a mutant. I'll take another one.
Hell yeah, you can have them all.
Well, that's the last one. So we're done. Thank you.
Damn, I was about to talk to you about something. I was about to bring up something. Oh, okay. Where are you? Do you do shower beers?
Sometimes.
Does it make you an alcoholic if you like a shower beer? Our first guest said that he was the one who brought it up.
I think if you got asked that question, you already got the answer, don't you?
Oh, okay. So he's more on Brent's side on this.
I think it depends. How many beers have you had before the shower?
Usually, shower beer is the first beer.
I thought that's
Yeah, that's.
Come home from a long day.
I feel like that's more acceptable.
Usually.
Well, see, I think I made the argument that it wasn't the first beer.
Did you?
Yeah. So, like, say,
Shower beer's always
here's my
first beer
scenario,
for me.
right? You're outside, you're doing yard work all day, you've been drinking, and you say you cut the grass. So you just finished, now you're going to go take a shower.
Yeah,
I'm not going to stop drinking while I take
Yeah.
a shower.
Yeah, I don't think it depends on where you drink the beer. I think it's more about the quantity of beer you've ingested.
Oh, say I've had fucking 6 beers.
But where you drink the beer does have a little bit of say in that.
But I will say that taking a shower beer is very refreshing.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, I
It's so
love
nice.
it, dude.
The problem is if you drink a 6-pack in the shower. That's
yeah, that's
that's
the
when
problem.
things
Oh,
are
if you
starting to
drink
get a little
How long-
shady.
All right, so hold on. How long are you in there, and how good is your hot water heater? Because
Oh, mine's amazing. Mine's never ran out. Not once.
You get 20 minutes.
6-pack is impressive.
If you can down 6 beers in 20 minutes, you need to be on in some contests.
No, you need to.
That's beer fest.
Das Boot. We never got Das Boot.
I mean, I don't think that's really that impressive, but like if you're doing that in the shower,
No, it
it's
is impressive because no one's watching you. You're not doing it.
Yeah,
for
that's what I'm
fun.
saying.
You're
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm
doing
saying.
it.
Like it's not
Yeah.
impressive to drink 6 beers in 20 minutes, but
Yeah.
a 20-minute shower, 6 beers.
That's impressive.
Fuck, man,
Yeah, I think a shower beer for me.
you're not even showering. Did
I
you
feel
even
like-
wash yourself off?
I know.
You're just
No, dude,
drinking
you're just drinking and getting wet.
down in it. Down
You
in
might as well be in a fucking pool, man.
Like whenever you start showering, like when you finally wash off, you're gonna be fucking.
Like you're gonna be burping. Like you're drinking too fast.
You're washing too much. You like squash your belly around too much. Oh fuck. That's close.
So you think that like if you come home on a Friday, have yourself a shower beer, you think that classifies you as an alcoholic?
No, I'd say if you have a shower beer at 6 in the morning,
Oh yeah, that's
then
fair.
then
That's
maybe
accurate. I like
Okay.
that.
maybe then
you
you
should
might
start
need to
questioning
start
things,
thinking
yeah.
about some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
What
agree with that
what
100%.
time is acceptable to drink a
like
beer.
a post-work shower beer is fucking
I'd
amazing.
say not on a day off.
Therapeutic.
I'd say around after 5.
Not on a day off.
5 o'clock
Yeah,
somewhere.
You said not on a day off.
I said not on a day off.
So what about a day off?
Day off, I mean, it's your day off. I guess you could start whenever you want. I'd hope you'd wait till afternoon.
But there's still a time where it's
Yeah.
like 6 a.m. You're like on your day off is like, you having a beer at 6 a.m.?
I've got a confession to make. Sometimes I'll wait to take a shower just so I can have a shower beer afternoon.
I like that.
Like I'll be like
Just to
on
make
like,
it-
on like a Saturday.
It's 5 o'clock. I can have the shower beer
Like
now.
on a Saturday,
But
I'm
does
not
the
doing
time
nothing.
really
I'm
fucking matter?
Yeah, it makes me feel better.
I guess it matters.
I think
then.
it depends on how productive you're gonna be. Because if you start at 6 in the morning, you ain't gonna be worth the shit. Like
2
2
o'clock
hours
you
later.
out, son.
Yeah,
3
yeah,
o'clock
you could
you
be
were like,
napping. You are gonna be snoozing on the couch.
I did that yesterday. I had a,
Who's going to get the food?
right.
It's 2 o'clock. You're like, I'm fucking gassed
It's
out.
like it's 2 o'clock, man. You don't want to go get lunch. You only had a few
Been
beers.
drinking for 7 hours.
I've only had a few beers since
That's when they
you've
grab
been
you and
here.
say, I thought you were supposed to be driving today.
Yeah. Oh.
Who, me?
Yeah, that's happened. That's happened. I've been there a few times.
Yeah, I did. The earliest I've ever drank was probably 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Yeah, we woke up to I think there was a Carolina game that started at like 10.
yep.
It was a
Yep.
spring game.
Yep.
It was a spring game. It was like 10 or like 12 or something. And we got down there to tailgate, but you have to leave. You know, if the game starts at 12, it's
You need
like
to leave at like 6.
hour and a half. You want to tailgate a little bit, have some fun. So it's like, fuck, I guess I'll crack this first beer at 6:30. Here we
Yeah.
go. Let's have a buzz
Driving
and
to
get this thing going.
Columbia, yeah.
That's some alcoholic shit for sure.
I'll also throw in I
Yeah.
feel like vacations are slightly different.
They are. I go off the
Like
rails a little
time
bit.
doesn't exist on vacation.
Yeah,
You just like it's either day or night. I have no idea what time it is.
Yeah, the days
The
run
sun's
together.
out or the sun's down. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just having a good time.
Yeah.
Dude, on my 21st birthday,
Oh, he got.
they were there. So they were there for like 5 or 6 days. I had to work the first 2 days, so I didn't get to go for like the last 3 days. So I show up and they've been fucking. They went through 50 beers.
My fucking innards
A piece.
pickled, son.
It looked like the damn hangover in there.
Yeah. No, it didn't. They just kept drinking. There were just so many beer cans everywhere. Like
The problem is when you go on those vacations with like a bunch of friends and stuff,
Yeah.
and you have
you
like
just
the-
feed off of everyone.
Well, yeah, but like it's like the first night you're so excited and you're all just like drinking beers, you're fucked up, and the next day you're like, oh, we got 5 more days of this.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
God.
exhausting.
And it's like, who's the first one to crack the beer? You know,
That's what I'm
who's
saying.
It's gonna be me. I'm gonna fucking alpha dog everybody.
That's when you're like
into
sitting on the
drinking.
couch, just woke up, and you,
And then it makes
There you
everybody
go.
else go, damn it.
damn, somebody already started. I
Yeah.
can't let them do it
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I got to
And then-
carry this soldier with me.
yeah.
I'm gonna be the guy that feels like shit and I'm cracking the beer just to make everybody else drink one.
I like
I'm
it.
gonna be that guy.
I'm down
I'm
with
a
that.
fucking and everybody's gonna be like, you son of a bitch, and I'm like,
Yeah, you're about to
Me?
throw up.
Sorry.
I do this shit.
Yeah, I'm the tough guy. I'm the hard ass.
I almost threw up in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the
I threw up
worst.
a lot
Have you
that
guys ever
weekend.
taken one of those shots that just won't go down? It just kind of
Yeah.
like
Dude,
lingers right
yeah.
here, and you're like,
Fireball is like that for me. It's because that was a good impression.
That was
of
really good. If you
that.
guys aren't watching on YouTube, you need to definitely tune into that one. That was it's worth to see.
Yeah, but yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like when your bot, like you know, like when your buddies calls for a shot and he orders some shit you don't like, and sometimes he orders some shit you do like, and you're like, you start salivating, like you're
Already, and you hadn't
you're
even
like,
taken the
oh,
shot.
God, here we go, and you're starting to get like you got that little feeling in your stomach, like a little butterflies, like, for whatever reason, and then it's like for me it was Fireball because I drank so much Fireball when it came out, and it's not even like a tough shot; it's like the easiest shot you can have. And now when someone's like, "Let's do a Fireball shot," I'm like, my throat won't. It wants to. It doesn't want it to
Seal
go
up,
down.
yeah.
It wants to like stop.
Yeah.
And that's when you get the. And then you're like, "Oh, I'm about to throw this up. I'm running to like from
Yeah,
the
there's
first.
only 2 things that I really do that with: is Fireball and Jose Cuervo. That's the
yeah,
only
I won't do bourbon anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's because that's the first thing I ever drank was a Johnny Walker Black Label. Most people get started on like a beer or something.
Yeah.
Cousin's like, here's a Gatorade bottle full of liquor.
Mine was Mad Dog and vodka.
Oh, Mad Dog.
I was 18, I think, and I was 18 or 19. I just got out of high school, and I had me and Danny got a bottle of fucking Mad Dog 2020 and a fucking thing of vodka. So it was like mixing the two, which is terrible. It sounds like
Yeah, it sounds
shit.
so bad.
We'd mix it like that was. Oh, we're gonna mix vodka with some Mad Dog.
Listen, it's the best you had at the time.
It was all we had,
like
baby.
Four
and we
Locos.
fucking did it. I moved on to Four Locos after that.
Yeah.
So
I figured it out.
Oh,
doubling
Four Locos
down
get
with
me in
mistakes.
trouble. I don't drink those
Doubling
anymore.
down with pain.
Doubling down with mistakes, man. But oh yeah, I remember the first time I had 10 shots. My first time, like really fucking drinking. Like I had a couple beers, but like really drinking.
of beers.
I had 10 shots of Mad Dog mixed with vodka, and I was sitting down the whole time, and I remember going, "Yeah, I don't really feel much." And then I stood up to go to the bathroom, and I never left the bathroom. I fucking.
Wow.
It was one of those you stood up and just.
It hit.
Oh,
and I was like,
air up here.
oh my.
That's
God.
how moonshine does.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Moonshine, you'll be sipping on that, not feeling nothing. Then you go to stand up and you start tilting.
You're
You're like, where the hell did I go?
Yeah,
How'd
that was
I
us
end
the
up in
wedding.
these bushes?
Yeah.
You talking about Jose though? The night we were at Reds, shout out
God.
Reds. I about cut my
That's-
finger off cutting limes. I was so fucked up.
Dude.
I was just
He
like,
did.
I was like, dude, I
That's one of the
brought a
drunkest I've
bottle
ever
of
been.
tequila.
That was
I
Cinco
think-
de Mayo, right?
Cinco de Mayo.
So on the way back, we I think Heather drove that night, didn't she?
yeah, she had to.
I mean, we could have Ubered, but we
'cause
didn't
we
realize
both
that was
got
an
in
option
the
at the time.
front
I don't think.
seats.
How old was I then?
You had to be
21.
That's how old he was.
I was like 17.
He was definitely 21.
No, I
at
was
the time.
18. Because, dude, all right, so here's what happened. I was really fucked up, and I ended up wrestling with this dude. And I was so fucking drunk, I get slammed on my head. That's how it goes.
Well, you shot in and you just ate shit with your forehead on the ground.
I shot for a double leg and just ate shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like this. Like you both shot, but you just went straight to the ground. He went over, and he was already like 40 pounds heavier than you. So
He just fucking fell on
he
me.
fell on you, and then you dug your damn
So I had a
forehead
big ass
into the.
style on my forehead. And
Yeah.
I remember the next week I had my graduation for the career center and like for high school. And so, but my cap came just far down enough to block it. And I was like, let's fucking go.
You remember
That
that time
was
I spilled all that sweet tea at your house?
We
It's-
talk
it's
about
kinda funny
that.
how-
And
So
then
running.
Dad
It's
your
like-
dad and said, nah.
We reference that almost every
I just
time
want to let you
I go over
know
there.
our dad is going to be so happy when he hears this.
No.
Yeah,
I,
listen
thi-
to every
I think,
episode.
I think about that a lot.
He
'cause I
listens to
really
every
didn't
episode.
know. I really didn't know.
He listens to every episode. He's going
Like,
to be so happy.
dude, I wasn't being like an asshole. Like I just had
We couldn't tell.
somebody gave me some 40s and I like drank them. I'm like what 17?
Yeah.
And so I'm like at the house because I couldn't stay at the original house. I was good to stay there. Like you got to go, and I'm like, well, I'm not going back home, obviously. So I
Right.
came to you guys' house, and I'm like feeling pretty good. So I started pouring some sweet tea. And fucking y'all's dad just starts laughing. He goes, "Will, just spill something?" I went,
No.
"No."
We both watched him spill it.
And then I like look back and I'm like, "Oh shit, there's tea all
Oh,
over
we
the
give him,
floor."
we give him hell. We laugh so hard. Anytime like we go to get like tea or something
That
out
makes
of the
me so
fridge,
happy.
we bring that up every
it's
time.
It's pretty like
Because like
reoccurring.
when we would make tea at the house, we would fill it all the way to the top. So where it's literally like if
when you
that's
pull the jug out, it's
if that's
fucking.
the pour right here, it's like if it rocks, it's coming out.
Yeah, you better hold it like backwards.
You
a
better
little
like
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, but I straight up just I
He
guess
pulled
went,
it.
Missed.
He pulled it out and it spilt out when he pulled it. So and he just like started pouring and like he didn't even acknowledge that he spilled anything. So I guess he didn't know. And we were like,
I didn't know.
he spilled like
I
a
didn't
big
know
fucking
until I
lot.
turned
Like,
around.
Yeah, and we were like, my dad was like, "Will, did you spill something?" He was like, "Nah." Puts it back in, shuts the fridge. We looked at each other like, "What the fuck?" That shit was so yeah. We always talk about that one. That was like running.
You
a
remember
running
that time I
bit.
spilled sweet tea at y'all's house?
Yeah.
Yes, I did not expect this to come up.
I'm glad that you remember that shit like we do.
I do. I just remember it a lot differently because I really had no idea what I was doing.
Right.
I was just like thirsty.
Dude, but the first time I had a Four Loko, I had 1.5 and one like you remember the what
Fuck,
are they?
dude,
Fucking
yeah.
24
I think it's
ounces.
24 ounces.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a tall boy.
Massive.
And they used to have all that shit ton of caffeine in them.
Fuck, dude.
It's like a tall boy, but a little bit wider.
First time I ever had a hangover, I was in the Mill House in Belton. I was living out there.
I remember that.
Yeah, you came out there.
Yeah, I came out there one time. I
Yeah.
had the Patriots room.
Yeah, yeah.
Pool
Fucking pool table. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
So
there
he
one
still
time.
has that pool table.
Yeah, I do.
Got water damaged.
Yeah.
Tell him to bring me my money.
For real though. Yeah, the Four Loko, dude. You could have one of those, especially when you're young.
Dude, if you had a
You're
Four Loko
good.
right now and chugged it, you'd be
Fucked
not
up.
happy.
Yeah,
That's what
I'd
I'm
be
saying,
happy.
dude. You'd be on the couch.
and I thought they were the best fucking things back then. I think we all did. We're like, oh yeah, one Four Loko, $4 get you fucked up.
It's because when you turn 21, you're like, I have like $100 in my bank account.
Yeah.
You can buy like 3-4 Locos for like $8.
That'll
That's
last
like
you
the
a
whole
while.
weekend.
I had one and a half. Like one's enough. One will get you. I have like almost 2 of those bitches, and I was
That's
done.
before you didn't realize that you could do this and do it for fucking 12 hours.
Oh,
I was
for
like, I
sure.
could just get as hammered as I possibly can and feel amazing for like 7 minutes.
But that was the thing back in the day. Remember when you were young? You're like,
'Cause you didn't know.
I'm drinking to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Let's see who gets fucked up the most.
I
you
still,
know?
I still do
Yeah.
that. I just do it over fucking 12 hours.
Then you get those spins and you go, no, I didn't want to do this.
I didn't want to do this.
Nice. For real, dude.
Feel like fucking Gandalf getting slipped around on the floor.
Oh
Yeah.
You just spin, you go, me laying in bed at night, and it's that gif of Gandalf sliding around. Like,
Never seen it.
you never seen Lord of the Rings?
Never.
Ooh.
Not any of them. I know. They're on Netflix now, too. I think
They're.
The Fellowship is.
I think they're on
anyway.
HBO too.
I don't know if I'll
HBO's
ever
the
rewatch
shit,
them.
dude.
They got dude. It's the best streaming
so
app
fucking
right
good.
now.
HBO?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Last of Us?
I know. Don't.
I haven't got to watch, but
I
the
know,
first episode.
I've watched the
What the
first
fuck?
2. I watched the first 2.
I'm
so
on.
I'm with
I've
you.
watched them all. I'm caught up.
I'm really happy that he's on board with me on that. Did you play the game?
Yeah.
Okay, so like you fucking were just as excited as I was.
You're
when
going to
came
love
out.
it.
Well, me and Vic watched the first episode, and then we got busy at work, and I
Yeah,
was like,
exactly.
I might as well just wait until they all come out so I can do that lazy piece of shit thing and just like
Binging it.
watch them all back to back,
Yeah, it's amazing.
and then I can cry alone.
Yeah.
Oh, I cried. Me and Gabby watched the first episode and I cried. She
Dude,
goes,
the
"Are you
first
crying?"
episode-
I said, "What the fuck do you mean am I crying? I cried when the game came out. I was 13."
Yeah.
Dude, it
The intro to that game's hard. Vic's actually played
I
the intro
know.
to the game because she was like, I don't get the, what is this, a zombie game? I was like, just you play the intro yourself. You
She'd
deal
be like,
with
"We
it.
got to watch the show."
And so then when we watched the show, she was like,
Oh,
it's exactly the same. And I'm like, yes, because they're doing good.
They venture,
Yeah,
they venture off a
exactly.
little bit. Like
Yeah.
episode 3 ventures off a little bit, and a couple other episodes, but they hold so true to the game too, to where it's like this is good. Like we never got that with Resident Evil.
No, we didn't.
And they
Fuck,
there's
dude.
so many different.
Also, my other chef looks exactly like a young Pedro Pascal.
really?
Oh, nice.
I give him shit
Nice.
about it all the time. And now it's become a thing. People are like, you look like that guy from The Last of Us. He's like, shut the fuck up.
Right. Right.
I'm sick of hearing this shit. And I was like, well, they used to call you Spider-Man before, so would you like to go back to getting called Spider-Man?
Yeah, there's no,
No,
option.
no.
You're getting mocked. Yeah, there's no option. You can just choose which one you want, but you're
That's
getting
pretty
mocked.
accurate. That's pretty spot
Yeah, I
on.
said we watched that Nicolas Cage Pedro Pascal movie where he's like playing Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, Noah was telling me about that last night.
Which one?
I don't know the name of it.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah, that's
I've
it.
never seen that. I never
So,
heard
yeah,
of
Nicolas Cage is like
Yeah.
playing himself, and Pedro Pascal's
You
a
wa-
huge fan.
that. Have you seen
apparently.
Mandy?
Yeah.
That's-
I loved Mandy.
That's some like peak Nicolas Cage shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's some good shit.
No,
dude.
that was good.
That's a good movie.
I didn't
Yeah.
like that dude that cooks the acid. He
Oh,
has
yeah.
a pet tiger.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
What's going on here? It's a little goofy,
I didn't
but
watch
I mean,
it.
all
I've
Nicolas
heard it's pretty
Cage
good. I mean, it's Nicolas
films are
Cage.
kind of like goofy.
Oh, yeah.
Other than like Raising Arizona, that's an amazing
It's
movie.
goofy as fuck still.
But I'm sure I hadn't seen that.
Do you guys think Nicolas Cage just does all that like on purpose?
The
He
goofy
probably
shit,
leans into
He
it a
definitely
little
leans
bit.
into it.
Like I'm
yeah.
saying, I feel like he's probably a really good actor because I've seen him be a good actor. I
Yeah.
feel like
He's got it
sometimes
in
he
him.
just
What is his
he's
best
like
acting
fucking
performance?
Nicolas Cage, man.
I mean, honestly,
Con Air is actually a pretty good movie. Him and Steve Buscemi. It's actually a pretty
Con
good
Air.
film.
Hair's good.
That's what him
Yeah.
like walking out of the jail with the hair. He's like,
Face Off.
Face Off.
Face Off is one of the worst.
It's so bad.
I try to go back
But
and
it's
watch
funny.
it.
It's so funny.
It's so bad.
It's funny to watch.
The acting
Yeah,
is
it
so
is.
bad.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I mean,
I love it.
it's
It's
two-
terrible and I love it.
It's two guys with a shitty like. It's like not well written, and it's like John Travolta who really can't act, and
Oh,
Nicolas
yeah, no.
Cage who really can't act, and
Yeah,
it's
but-
like.
but have
it
you seen John
shows-
Travolta dance?
John Travolta got he can cut, he can dance a little bit.
He should be able to. What was
He's a
that fucking
dancing
movie?
boy.
Urban Cowboy, son, he's dancing in the
No,
bars.
not that one.
but
The fucking big one.
Pulp Fiction too.
Was
The
it
fucking
Saturday
big one.
Night Fever?
Saturday Night
Yeah,
Fever.
Saturday Night
That's
Fever, that's
it.
what I
Yeah.
The one where he struts?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a bad
Eating a
motherfucker.
hot dog?
That's why.
Grease.
Yeah. Was he in Greece?
Grease. Yeah. He
Yeah.
was the
Fuck,
main
that's
guy in
the
Grease.
He's the guy.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, he's the guy.
The fuck.
He's Grease. Not to be confused with the Stain.
No, okay. I was thinking. I'm thinking Footloose. Footloose and Grease. I was getting this.
I'll be right
I do
back.
know
Also,
that.
also, how did we slip through watching Grease all these fucking years and not realize that they call the car a pussy wagon?
Oh, or the pussy wagon in Kill Bill.
No, in Greece.
They
called
call
that
it
in
the
Greece?
pussy wagon.
Yeah,
Was it
when
the
they're
same
singing their
colors when they
Grease
killed them?
Lightning song.
They called I guess the greasers call it the pussy wagon.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then they say
jeez.
it makes the chick scream or something.
some
I'm like,
Chad
how
energy.
do we get past this and not realize
Damn.
that's what they were saying all these years?
Yeah, it's weird when you go back and watch something you're like I did not pick up. Like Disney films are kind of like that back in the day where you don't pick
Disney's
up
got
on.
some-
I watched some movie with Vic the other day. I don't remember what it was, but she was like, I watched this when I was a kid, and I was like, bitch, you live like this?
Dude, I remember
That was
watching.
us.
I was like,
That's
this is
us, though.
foul.
Dude, I remember when you came over to the house because your parents were pretty strict.
My parents were super strict.
Yeah,
I was
and
like,
you would come
"Don't-
over to
don't
our
Tell
house."
them I'm playing Grand Theft Auto.
Dude, I remember when Harry Potter. We played Harry Potter, and at the end, Voldemort goes, "Damn you, Potter!"
Yeah,
and your
no.
mom made you take the game back.
Yeah, no, dude.
Wow.
we had to
That
take the
stressed
game
me out,
back.
dude.
And I was like, "No,
That stressed me out.
they had to take the game."
That was a badass
back.
game.
Also, do you remember I didn't have a memory card? And we beat that game pretty
yeah.
much in a day.
My dumbass thought I could beat Final Fantasy X without a memory card back in the day. That's like a fucking 200-hour game. And my PlayStation was on for like a week.
Dude, I broke Dragon Ball Z Budokai like that.
I remember you saying it. It was like 2 weeks he had his PS2
Yeah,
running.
I had it on. I unlocked all the characters.
He had no memory
I
card.
beat everything. No memory
Oh,
card.
no.
I went home from school, started it up like it was still running. Went to play it. Everybody started falling through the stage. And like it just started glitching like
Oh,
shit. And
no.
I felt my PlayStation. It was like a million
It's like,
degrees.
I gotta put my hand off
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, man. Yeah, I never really. Luckily, I had the fucking hand-me-down shit, so we always had the memory cards. Like, I had all the shit I needed.
I didn't have nothing.
Dude, I remember.
I mean, I did eventually, but
when I was like 7, you showed Shawn like Guitar Hero. Dude, that
God.
I used to play the fuck out of Guitar
yeah, I
Hero.
know. Don't start us on that.
I used to
tangent.
play the fuck. Dude, we got Rock Band downstairs.
Get the whole thing.
The whole thing. We get the whole thing downstairs, man.
There's always
do
next
that, man.
podcast.
We're gonna have to do that.
I don't drum.
Did we tear it
I
up?
don't drum.
I drum. I'll do it all. I'll play everything. Dude, Shawn can fucking sing.
I got it.
He can fucking sing, man.
I'll play bass or guitar.
There you go. We'll do that. We'll have to go
Oh,
down there and
yeah.
play a few songs, man. Dude, we literally do it every fucking weekend.
That's
Every
crazy.
weekend we do podcasts, we'll play Guitar Hero or Rock Band.
That's nuts, dude. I haven't played that in so long.
Yeah, so the deal was whenever he got we got this house, and he's like, we're always hanging out in the kitchen, but he only had that TV in the living room. So we're like, you know what? I was like, he's like talking about getting a TV mounted in the kitchen. And I'm like, if you get a 70-inch TV mounted in your kitchen, I'll buy you Rock Band. So then the dumb motherfucker does it. So I'm like, fuck. So I bought Rock Band.
This guy.
I have a 75-inch TV in my kitchen, dude. And
So I
we
bought-
play Rock Band fucked up like all the time.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's so much fun, dude.
Yeah, I was talking about how he kind of introduced us to Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
I think the last one I played was Guitar Hero 5.
I played the one where it was like the up
I
and
don't remember
down.
5.
I didn't play that one.
It was like the up
That
and
was
down.
Guitar
frame.
Hero Live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was fun though.
Yeah, I did
played
5.
that
That's the
one,
one where you could, for a minute, make Kurt Cobain sing any song.
Really?
Huh.
And then Courtney Love sued Rock, like whoever makes the games. It was like,
course.
no, y'all can't do that.
So
It's
annoying.
disrespectful. So now when you play it, they update it so you can only play Nirvana songs
Really?
with Kurt Cobain. I was like,
That's so dumb.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking stupid.
but also it's kind of weird to have like a dead celebrity like be in a guitar video game.
Yeah, like profit off of his
Yeah.
fame. I guess that's what it always is. but,
that's not bad.
You know, 30.
I mean, if it was Beatles Rock Band again, I'd be having a blast.
you love the Beatles?
I like the Beatles.
Yeah, I like the Beatles.
I
I like
think
how
the
you
Beatles right.
changed that adjective. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like the Beatles.
I like the Beatles.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't.
I shit on the Beatles a lot though.
Yeah,
shit on
I
the
don't
Beatles a lot.
particularly like the Beatles. Like
Yeah.
I like their music.
But yeah, you don't like their like them as people.
No, I'm
that's
saying
fair,
like
yeah.
Paul McCartney's straight, but
Yeah.
John Lennon seemed like he was a
Are you
piece
sure
of
that
shit.
he's straight?
dude.
He ain't that straight.
He might have done some questionable.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's questionable. Okay, you know,
I don't
when-
know Paul McCartney like that. So
Listen,
do
when you
LSD
get
with the
fucked up
Beatles.
with David Bowie, who knows?
who knows what's gonna happen?
I mean,
Yeah.
Mick Jagger, David Bowie. I don't know. That
I
was
know.
a bromance ship.
They were
Yeah.
definitely fucking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Anytime your wife walks in and goes, "Why are you guys naked under the covers?" We're just chilling.
We're hanging out.
Just watching a movie.
All right.
Huh?
That's what Mom did to me and Noah last night.
Just like Dude, I got
Should've
summoned
been watching
to
TV.
jury duty tomorrow.
Huh?
I'm going to I got summoned to jury duty, and I'm going tomorrow.
Vic got summoned to jury duty, and she called him and said, "I can't do it because I have to work." and they're like, if you're not at work, will everything crumble? And she was like, yeah, pretty much. If me and my husband aren't there, like, shit's going to get fucked
I have
up.
a obligation to be there.
And they were like, okay, have fun.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently it's that easy to get out of jury duty. You can also
Yeah,
call
we were
them and
talking
say,
about that too.
I smoke weed, so I can't. I don't think I'd
I'm
be
really
a good
dumb.
candidate.
I'm really dumb.
I've seen someone get out of
smoke
jury
weed, so I'm
duty
really
doing
dumb.
that. They called and said, like, hey, I just want you to know I smoke weed, so I'm not making the best choices. And they're like,
that really sounds like
okay, never
Caleb.
mind.
That reminded me of Caleb,
I can see that.
the one with the thick ass.
I don't make the best choices. Yeah, we had this buddy who he's actually a buddy's buddy, but he's got a big ass, like a thick ass.
And he's not like a fat guy.
Like it's the biggest ass you ever seen on a man.
It's like a normal size
Listen,
guy.
I'm
like
a close
pretty normal
second.
size man.
You
I
think
just
so?
want y'all to know I'm
Okay.
a close
We'll
2nd.
look while you're
This
playing
guy looked like
guitar.
he got pillows back there. No,
And he
it's not
was
like
wearing
that.
some tight khakis.
Yeah.
And we were like, and so every day, it's every fucking like the rehearsal and during the wedding.
I mean,
the
it
whole
was-
time it's just
we
ass
just
jokes.
roasted
Tell me
him.
this man's double cheeked up with the
He
khakis.
was. He was
You can't
cheeked
wear
up,
the
man.
khakis if you
I mean,
cheeked
it's
up
tight,
like
clean
that,
and
man.
smooth.
And he had his
Yeah.
shirt tucked in and everything. Like
See,
it
that's
was,
why I wear black pants.
right?
I don't wear khakis.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, yeah, we was just roasting him on his big
It
ass.
was good. It was fun. It was a good time.
Is it, like, disproportionate, though? Is he, like, normal body, just massive ass?
Fits, but it's like
Have you seen that guy with the fucking that was like he did the video where he had the GoPro on and he was pretending to be in a Zoom call and he was in a UFC fight?
yes, I've seen
So
that.
that same guy has like all these videos of him and his fucking ass is like this big. Like fucking huge.
Have you seen
And I don't know if it's like fake, but he'll do like these fucking TikToks where he's like squatting and like he'll be in the gym and he has like posters of Nicki Minaj up. He's like doing squats, all the girls are walking by like, holy fuck, that's a fat ass.
Have you seen the one where they pull him out on a stretcher, like behind some guy giving a news report?
No.
Yeah, they're carrying him out, and all you can see is these cheeks. He's laying like face first on the little fucking stretcher,
Dude, his ass is so
and
fat.
it like distracts the reporter.
ass
He's
is
like,
that big?
I don't know if it's his ass or if he's got padding, but they do a really good job at making it look kind of
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But he
He
wears like
pops
white
up in all
khaki
kinds of
shorts.
stuff.
yeah, he's got like the desk thing with like
Yeah.
the GoPro and
So
like
that's the same guy.
Yeah, okay.
He's got the fucking massive ass.
Have you
It's
seen-
so funny.
Have you guys seen the one where he wrecks his bicycle while he's on the Zoom meeting?
Oh no! I might have seen that one actually. I might have seen that
He's
one.
got the green screen behind him, and he's got some other guy filming from behind, and he's like pedaling away, and like it looks normal, but then he wrecks, and like you just see the green screen, and everything go, and they're like, "Are you all right?" No.
Dude, I'm like kind of talking about like the internet and YouTube and stuff. I try to go show Heather Filthy Frank, and I was like, she was like, "Oh, they think like this is funny." I was like, "Yeah, it doesn't hold up. It really doesn't hold up." But that time of
I'm ready to hear
YouTube
Will-
was
I'm ready to hear
so
Will's take on
weird.
this.
What's he go by now, Joji?
Joji, yeah,
So
he
he
has
was,
like his
he was
music.
Joji at the same time.
I think he was, yeah.
yeah. But I'm saying like now he's
doesn't
dropped
do
all
any-
that.
he doesn't do any
just
Filthy
does the
Frank,
music.
Yeah, but like some of the shit he did, I mean, back in the day, like being outrageous like that was so big on YouTube, and then it just got overdone, and then
Yeah.
kinda, it just doesn't hold the test of time,
And how an iDubbbz doesn't do anything hardly.
Yeah, it's the same shit. Yeah, or like How to Basic. Do you remember that shit?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know YouTube like that, so those two guys, I don't know.
How to
How
Basic.
to basic is it? You remember Filthy Frank had the pink guy?
Yeah, like the onesie or
Yeah,
whatever,
there's
like the skin
the other
tight.
guy that wears like the green thing.
See,
that
I
was
don't
always
know.
with
I
him?
don't even know Filthy
Same
Frank that
stuff.
much, but
So How to Basic was like he would do like a video like how to make a cake. And he starts off where he's fucking about to make a cake. He's like getting his pan out and shit. And the next thing you know, he takes the fucking carton of milk and he just fucking yeets it at the wall.
Is he the one who did the like the McDonald's guy in the bathroom? Remember, it was like the clown.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like slamming eggs and
Yeah.
throwing
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
And then he like
flour
sticks his
and-
foot in the toilet and pisses in it and like.
yeah, like
No,
weird
that dude's
shit.
nuts, man. Like
Yeah.
in real life.
He's
like,
really that
I've
way.
seen
I think
an
him and
interview with
iDubbbz did a video. It was
Yeah,
like a face
they
reveal.
did.
Yeah,
But
okay,
no, that
that's-
dude's
that's
like
what reminded
crazy.
me.
Really?
And I was like, who cleans
pass
up
me water?
after you?
Oh, it's awful.
Oh, you want
It's gotta
one?
be awful. Yeah, please.
I was like, this dude just destroys his house with like flour, eggs.
Yeah.
Anything. A lot of eggs.
Slamming
Shit.
raw
A lot of
chicken on the
eggs.
fucking mirror and it's sliding down, and then yeah.
No,
It's
it's
and
nuts,
it's always
man.
like fucking mic'd up, super loud.
The
It's so
funniest
good.
thing is like the first time Heather and I, our first date, she stays over, and I woke up the next day and I'm watching it for the first time, and it's like smack, and she's like, "Are you playing Fruit Ninja?" And I was like, no, but I'm not going to show you what I'm watching right now.
Yeah, I wish I was playing Fruit Ninja right now.
It was a fucking badass game. I used to play the fuck out of that.
Fruit Ninja?
Yeah.
You just like slashing.
On the mobile, fucking.
Fruit Ninja 2, man.
Yeah, Fruit Ninja 2 was good.
Dude, I never got behind Beat Saber. I feel like it was kind of like a. I mean, we're talking like this is Guitar Hero, but like not as good.
But with exercise.
Yeah, have you
But you
done?
should get some exercise. That's
Yeah,
cool.
have you done it in
Never-
like one
I
of the
never played it.
places? Oh, dude, it's like a full VR.
VR,
thing.
yeah.
So there were a guy I was
Looks like
telling you
it'd be
about
fun.
that knew Luker. He was recommending us go to Service VR, the place right beside Max Speed Shop downtown.
Okay.
He said they've got like fucking they've got like all like a VR rock band and like all kinds of shit like that. Like it's like a badass VR place that we need to check out. So we might have to check that out.
I've only done the one at Frankie's with the zombies.
Oh, that one was cool.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
we all did.
I
Like
think
we
we
all
did,
did
yeah.
one where like you're sitting. What's it? But Dave
I
Buster's.
didn't do that one.
Oh yeah, I didn't do it. I watched them do it. So
Yeah,
I
that
guess
was fine.
there was no we. None
No,
of us
none
here
of
have
us-
done
not a
it.
single person.
Now I watched somebody lose their minds doing the Rabbids roller coaster ride.
I don't
That's
know.
VR.
What do you mean lose their mind? How they lose their mind?
They're just freaking the fuck out, man.
Really?
I was like, dude, it's just it's a VR.
It's a
Got some
screen.
shaky seats. And
Yeah.
It's a screen and a shaky seat.
I was like, that ain't the worst. I was like, at least it doesn't have like the what do they call it? 4D when they
Oh,
like do
yeah.
the mist and all that on you.
Oh yeah.
Turn the heat up.
I remember
Be
the
like,
first
oh,
time
there's
doing
fire
that as a
here.
kid, and it was like
I'm on
it was like a
fire!
Jurassic World thing or Jurassic Park, and the fucking spray is like spraying you as you're fucking splashing through the mud puddles and you're like running through.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
holy shit, this is the coolest thing I've ever experienced. I was like 12.
How much longer until we put the bodysuit on and we're in like Ready Player One?
It's coming.
It's
The
coming.
incels.
I mean,
can't
have
wait.
you seen those weird chairs that
They're
they
gonna
have
be
now?
fucking-
That you can like stand in
No.
and
Oh,
you like
yeah.
run and it tracks you.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
like a, and you're running on like a.
It's almost like
platform.
It's
almost.
almost like a
Yeah.
circle. It's like a half circle.
Yeah, I've
so
seen
it's like
that.
and it's like a fucking treadmill. And
Yeah,
you
so
run
I'm saying you look at that and then you see the VR and you get the gloves that are like actually doing stuff. The fake gun. I mean, I'd say that you're getting pretty close.
Yeah, we're almost there. I mean, 10 years,
Dude,
15 years.
speaking of treadmills, we used to have the treadmill in our house, and my mom still complains that
It's another one we
thinks-
talk about with you.
She always claims that you fucked up our treadmill because you used to fucking run hard as shit on it.
It was one of those treadmills where like it
was a cheap-ass
like-
treadmill.
It was a cheap treadmill, but it was like one of those like old people like you just want to get like you just want to walk to the
you need to
mailbox
walk
and
on
back, you know.
And
Yeah.
you're fucking running 12
And you're
miles
like,
an hour.
oh,
on
I
it.
got
Like,
a treadmill at the house, and yours was like your parents are like way nicer, but like you're you're just like, boom, you're like shaking the house,
and you got your fucking
bow,
Chuck
bow,
Taylors
bow.
on.
I'm like, holy shit, this treadmill's like screaming for help right now.
You had your fucking Chucks on. Your boom, 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 and then
Listen, I'm pretty fast for a fat guy.
and so eventually the treadmill started fucking tracking. The
Yeah.
tracking was off, and my mom would always blame you for that, man.
We would always laugh about it,
At
dude.
least you never told me.
Hey, dude, yeah, there's a lot of running guys.
There's a lot of fucking references to you
yeah.
household.
I remember. You remember when Zach like sliced his foot open playing football, like in the backyard?
Zach Tate.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
I think it was him. We were all playing like football for like your birthday or something. I think
We
about
used
that
to
a lot
do
too
that.
because he was
Yeah,
like
we
gushing
did.
blood, and everybody's like, "He'll be fine." And I'm like, "Guys,
This guy needs attention, like medical attention.
yeah, like he needs to go to the doctor. That needs stitches.
poor
That's
guy.
a gash."
I fucking was throwing ball with him at TNT Fitness, and
Oh,
we was going to do
no.
like a 2-on-2 tournament, and I threw like a zinger like behind him, and it caught his pinky and broke his fucking pinky
And dislocated
finger.
it.
Yeah, dislocated, not broke it, but dislocated, and it was like that. It looked like that.
He posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
He goes, "Thanks, Shawn."
It was like, dude, it was like way out there.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this guy's always getting beat up.
No, that's fine. Some drunk bitch fell on my fucking finger the other day, so I'm dealing with the same pinky problem.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
shit.
She fell on your finger.
Yeah,
How does that happen?
She's.
And you was like, oh, and you like try to catch her and like
Well, I
clipped
had
your
my
finger? or
I had
something?
my hand on the chair, and she fell like back into it, and it just like,
Smashed it. Oh.
and I was like,
He was
That
like,
was a
what?
proper reaction.
I said, I'll just go cry downstairs. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, you didn't hurt me. I gotta step
fine.
outside.
I'm
though.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I need
fine.
to go outside.
I hope you're all right.
The voice starts changing because you're trying not to cry.
Yeah. Take another shot. I don't
Yeah.
feel it now.
Right.
Oh man,
Fuck.
I'm feeling better though that I've had that first beer.
It happens, man.
dude.
God.
I woke up this
The hair
morning.
of the
I was
dog, as they
not-
say.
It really is like when you wake up from a hangover, the best thing you can do is drink a fucking beer.
It's facts.
Yeah, whenever he texted
But
me.
I don't have the gumption to do it.
When he texted me and said, I'm on my deathbed, I said, cold shower and chug a beer, man.
I took a cold shower.
You got to do it.
Listen, I used to could do that. I've toned that down.
What's that? The cold shower or the?
The like if I feel like sickly for the hangover, I'm not gonna like drink a beer in the
I
morning.
can't do it.
I used
Can't do
I,
it.
I used to could, which everybody makes fun of me for saying used to could, but
Well, they
I
make
just-
fun of you about used to could.
I guess that's not a real word.
I thought it was great.
I
I was following right
used to
along.
could.
I mean, it's like 3 words,
It
right?
made perfect sense. It made perfect sense to me.
I got it. Yeah.
yeah, like I'm saying, I used to could.
Yeah. But
I
now,
had to cut that back a little. I was like, it's getting a little too crazy.
how did it feel when you hit 30?
Oh, you're
It
30?
hurt.
And it hoited,
That shit hurted.
dude. Yeah, it was a little different.
Damn, how old are you, Sean?
We talking? It's not.
This is,
we're talking about him being 30, not me.
Yeah, this is
This is
a me thing.
Well, it's just like a thing for me to ask how old Sean
Oh, he
is,
does this
'cause
every time.
He's been
Like,
30.
Every
for-
podcast, we have to go over my age.
I just know throughout my 20s, I could like fall and bounce and be fine. As soon as I hit 30, it's like, yeah, that's gonna hurt for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I quit all that backyard football shit like 3 years ago.
Yeah, no,
It was longer than that.
no.
Yeah, probably.
It's probably been 4 or 5 years.
I'm like, when I start limping,
Yeah,
I'm like, mm-mm.
I can't be like running routes and cutting on my ankles and shit.
But
Like,
also, why did it happen? Like, it happens like that.
fast.
It happens like that.
I wonder if it's like a lifestyle change, like where the way you were, whenever you were in your 20s or whatever, and you're fucking healthier, like eating healthier, and you're working out more, or maybe now you're just like a little more comfortable, so you don't do all that shit.
I feel like I'm kind of in the best shape of my life right now, though. I feel like
So,
I've been
it's like, I wonder if
working
you
on
went
it
and
a
played
lot.
football, you probably wouldn't be that bad right now.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little hefty, but
Them
That's okay,
ankles
yeah.
ain't gonna
That's
hold
all right.
up for me.
but also like we have stairs at work that I got to run up and down
Oh,
like
God.
every day.
So you got some fucking calves, I bet.
But then, yeah,
That's nice. That's where the ass. That's where the thick ass comes from.
Yeah.
you do got a thick ass, don't
got
you?
them squats.
Yeah.
Because unlike everybody else around here, I don't bend down on my knees to get stuff. Squat.
You
There you
squat.
go. That's a good move. I gotta piss again. I'll be back.
You know, prison rules.
Prison.
You
Yeah.
got to protect Kenny's virgin ass, dude.
That's when they come in front of you.
Got to.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know what to expect out of jury duty tomorrow. I don't want to get. I want it to be over by 12 and be back home and chilling. But I know it's not
Do
gonna.
you know
happen
what
that
they
way.
did? Or you won't find that out till tomorrow.
Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know if it's a O.J. Simpson trial or if it's like
Well, he's got
parking
his,
tickets or something.
yeah, we didn't pay his tickets for 6 months. He's probably guilty. Then.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Seems cold and cut.
Yeah. I really hope. I just know. I got a feeling they're gonna select me, and I'm gonna be in. And they take your phone, and it's like, what am I gonna do? Just sit there for 4
Oh,
hours?
yeah, they could interrogate
Counting.
you, don't they?
Apparently. I'll just be honest. I guess I don't know.
If you look at them and go, they'll probably tell you to just go home.
yeah. Just do some weird shit. Like, just get, all right, man, next. Go ahead. Yeah, we're good.
Go in there, take your shoes off and your socks, and then put sock, shoe, like a psychopath.
I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was like they were one of the people, like one of the fans had like a question and answer, and one of the questions was, yeah, me and my spouse are having a debate right now. How do you put your shoes on? Do you go socks, shoes, or do you go sock, shoe, sock, shoe? And I was like,
Psychopath.
who the fuck does sock, shoe, sock, shoe? That's some
insane
psychotic
person.
shit, dude.
The same people who put the toilet paper the wrong way.
I'll say that one is definitely 50-50, I feel like.
Yeah,
For
it
me,
is.
I think that it goes, the toilet paper has to, if it's on the roll, it's coming from the backside. Because it's easier to
You're a
tear.
crazy person.
Really?
You're insane.
But I don't really have a preference, but if I had to have a preference, I think I would go backside, because when you pull it, you can put your thumb on the toilet paper itself and tear it like that. Versus like if it's on the backside, I mean, I guess you could like put your index finger on the backside and kind of pull it with your thumb maybe, but I guess I don't know. I've never really thought about
I
it.
like my toilet paper to face the toilet.
Where it's dripping.
Yeah, I don't want it to be on the wall.
Huh. I gotta get
I don't know
Brian's
what
take
it
on
is.
this.
Every time I try to pull it, like when it's flipped this way, it just goes.
You're like
I'm
trying to
like,
re-roll it.
Yeah, I'm
You-
like, God damn.
You can never re-roll it.
Like, holy shit.
Okay, how does the toilet paper on the spool go? How do you like it?
Oh
prefer
man,
it?
so
I don't really have a preference.
I used to not have a preference, and then I saw like a picture or somebody describing why you need to have a preference, and theirs was having it to the front, like closest to you.
That's what he said.
But then I was like, but everything they just said, like, is the shit that it pisses me off about the toilet roll. And then I realized I get pissed off at the toilet roll, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to have it the other way. So I have it on the opposite side. I have it away from me.
I have it away from me too. And he's like, no, you're a psychopath.
Yeah, you're nuts.
Or is it the opposite?
I feel like that one is like definitely 50-50 for people.
Yeah, I don't think that one is as
Yeah.
bad as the sock shoe.
Yeah, they were talking
Oh,
about
that's
the
bad. That's bad.
spitballers. About one of the question and answers was, I'm having a debate. A guy like commented in and was like, I'm having a debate with my wife on, do you put it on socks first and then shoes, or do you
Yes.
go sock shoe?
Definitely not.
You're fucking psychotic.
Yeah, that's an insane person.
If you go sock shoe,
Let me ask you guys this: when you pour cereal, do you put the milk in first?
Fuck no.
No, only if
No.
it's the second
Do
bowl.
you?
And the
No,
milk's
but
just
people
already there.
do.
People do that?
Yeah, psychotic.
Hooks the milk in first.
Psychotic.
That's creepy.
You pour how much you want to eat, and then you got
because
to
you
know,
can
and then you got
overflow
to yeah.
it. You can
Yeah,
overflow
listen,
it. easy.
Listen, I'm on board with you guys, but that's like one of those questions, like the same sock shoe, and I'm like, what?
That it really is.
Why
yeah.
is that even a
So
question?
you know how I was saying that like
a
I
good
get
con,
dressed
though.
at work, or I'll put my socks on and my shoes, and they've got socks for it. It's a really dirty environment. So I'll put my socks on, and then sometimes I'll try to troll the people in my locker room. So I'll do sock shoe for like a month. I'll do sock shoe, just to see if they notice.
He playing that
And then,
psychological
and then
shit.
one fucking guy noticed, and he said something
doing,
to me,
bro?
and then he said something to me, and I go,
You all right, man?
And I said, I never do that.
You
And then-
gaslighted.
And then for the, and then, and then for
gaslighted the
and
shit
then-
out of
and
him.
it's like a good buddy of mine.
What a
that does
dick.
it all the time. And then for the rest of the time, I stopped doing it. So now he's like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
He's like questioning his decisions,
Yeah.
his life
Yeah,
decisions.
he's having a.
And then like a
rethink
week
his
later,
whole
I told him, I
life
was like, "Nah,
situation.
bro, I was just fucking with you. I did that for a month just to see if anybody would notice."
That is a little psychotic.
It was-
shit.
it
That's
was
some
kinda
psychotic
funny,
shit.
That's some mental trickery warfare.
Can you pass me one of those lagers?
Oh, I can do that.
Who hurt you?
From the lager part or the the psychological?
Psychological warfare you did on this poor man at work.
For no reason.
Let's just go in. What?
Dude, that dude actually won his fantasy football league and won like $1,000.
You did?
No, that guy did.
Oh, I've done that.
Wow.
I thought you said you did. I was like, you never told me about that.
I think the most I won in Vegas was like $76.
That's about me.
I saw that.
I'm not
That's a nice
betting-
dinner.
But
It's a nice dinner
also
at Longhorn.
digital roulette table.
Yeah.
Huh.
That sounds like they could manipulate that very easy.
You think so, but it just actually has the ball in the center. It's not all digital. It actually like physically drops
okay.
a ball. But no,
Roulette would be fun.
we got that. I put it on my birthday. 25 cents. Paid out $60.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
That's amazing.
Hey, you remember the Futurama episode
You
where
put 25 cents down,
Yeah,
and it landed on the number,
it landed on red 23.
and you asked for red 23.
Yeah, because you just kind of like take little digital chips and like.
You
Put
bet
'em
on
on
red 23, and it landed red 23. You should have put like $10 down.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he would have lost $10 if he.
I didn't know.
Holy shit!
I didn't know.
You could have like be a fucking millionaire right now. That's the I don't know what the
Yeah.
odds
What
are.
are the
What the
odds?
payout
20
is.
to 60.
I mean, you just said you won $70 off 25 cents.
Yeah.
So that just tells you if you would have bet 10, like
I probably would have had like 600.
Was 25 times
Shit,
4
more than that.
is $1, and then $1 times 60. So 60 times 4 is 240. So 10 times 240 is what?
there you go.
I don't know.
2,400.
Yeah, $2,400 if you would have put $10 down.
Well, shit. I'll see you guys later. I'm going back to Vegas.
Oh my god,
He's gonna
dude.
lose $10.
Yeah, if I was gonna do it, you got a 48% chance on the roulette table because you got the two greens too that are like if
Yeah,
you
you
put it on
can-
green is one green. There's two greens, and you got 48 blacks, 48 blacks, 48 white.
I
or
think
reds?
so. I'm not an expert gambler.
I'm not either.
I'm an expert at other bullshit.
Yeah, it's 48% chance if you go red, 48
Right,
if you
right.
go black. So like the house is winning regardless.
Right.
The house always going to win.
Yeah.
That's why they put the green in there. It's fucking
They let
genius.
you win because they know once you win, 9 times out of 10,
Dude.
most people are just going to
We
re-spend that
have
money.
a buddy who is going to be on the podcast soon, Brett, Brett,
Yeah.
his brother. I don't know if you know Alex.
Oh yeah. I met
You
him.
hit him up.
Shout out those guys. I haven't hit him yet, but I
Okay,
do want
it's
to
gonna
have him
happen.
on the podcast.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
Dude counts cards for a living. Quit his job.
Hey.
No, he's cool with it.
No, he's,
Oh,
cool with it.
okay,
He's gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what's funnier than that? He got Chris Harris to join him. Chris Harris quit his job.
Yeah.
They're both doing that. now.
Yeah, that dude's making fucking insane
They're making a
money.
legit living, like fucking more than comfortable
No.
living.
Insane money.
Where are they hitting Harris? Actually,
They're
never
hitting
mind.
everywhere. They hit all kinds of places.
That's a secret.
I don't know if it is
Probably
or
don't
not. I
wanna-
really don't.
Probably don't want to expose
When
that.
they first
Oh,
started,
where they're going? Is that what you're saying?
well, they've told me, but like I don't know if that's the thing. Like they'll say,
Yeah. I mean, he goes all over the country.
but like I don't know if like.
That's
So whenever they
nuts.
first
It's
brought it
wild.
up, we were like, dude, you're gonna get your fucking head put in a vice.
He's
They're
like, nah, it's not like Goodfellas. It's,
and he's like, no, honestly, he's like, they don't care. Like they see us doing it, and they're like,
they'll
they're
just
gonna
kick you out.
They're like, they're gonna fuck up at some point, so
Yeah.
we're just gonna eventually make our money.
They'll
off
kick
them.
you out.
They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they still think they're gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
Hey, good for them,
Dude's
man.
making money.
That's fucking crazy.
Big money, yeah. He was like, I could, he had like worked for Frito-Lay and was like, I'm actually pretty good at this. So he's like accounting. So he's like,
See?
yeah. He's like, once my wife, he's like, everybody thought I was like a degenerate. He was like, my family thought I was fucking crazy. He's like, once my wife was behind it, I just went all in. He's like, so sometimes I'll just, if I just like kind of want to work a 40-hour-a-week work schedule, it's like I'll just go up to Harris for like 8 hours. They give me a free room and like give me drinks and shit.
Oh yeah, they do that. If
Yeah,
you,
they
if you're like
want
a-
to get you
gambler,
drunk
yeah.
and
Yeah,
take
if you're
advantage
like
of
a
you.
regular customer, they'll give you
Yeah.
a room
Yeah.
and drinks for free.
Yeah.
Which is
It's-
even crazier because like you know Chris Harris, that's a
Yeah.
degenerate motherfucker.
I don't know him that good.
Okay, he's a degenerate motherfucker. Even he's like, I don't.
He
even,
ain't like that.
No,
Yeah. I got you. I got you.
know.
Yeah.
Like I would refer to us as that, you know. And even Chris was like, "Oh, I don't drink whenever I go to the casino." He said they'll offer me, but I'll never do it just because I don't want to make it
smart.
a thing.
You would think he would too.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I
He's smart, though.
yeah, he is. He's a very smart guy.
I don't know. We didn't get a lot of free drinks in Vegas. Honestly, I don't think I was spending that kind of money.
Yeah, because it was the same thing.
And
for me
then when
I
they
was there.
did give us some like drinks in Vegas, it was like this fucking tiny little, like
Fucking
quarter
sample.
of a shot.
Really,
Jeez.
Yeah.
they sampled you.
I was like, what the hell's this? I just dropped $100 in this bitch like over the past hour. Where's my drinks?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, bitch, for my 12-pack.
Yeah, then I look over at some guy that's like definitely probably dropped like $3 grand today, and he's getting like basically like a whole bottle. I'm like, what the
I
fuck?
remember walking into like a
Makes
like
sense.
a casino in Vegas, like early, and then I'd see people on the slots, and I'd come in like we'd leave or whatever, do whatever, and then come back, and the same motherfucker would be sitting in the slot playing penny slots, just fucking.
Dude, it had been yeah. I saw
like,
that.
dude, you've
I'm
been here
talking
for
like
fucking 12
yeah,
hours.
yeah, same spot.
That's
Yeah.
bad.
Hasn't moved.
Yeah, probably blitzed. Out
No,
of the
But every time
motherfucking
he
I'll tell you
fucking
this,
wins,
though.
though, it's like
they're just expecting it to hit eventually.
Like I said, like the one we stayed at was not on the strip. That was like old Vegas. That was some like
that's a good game.
like Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's what I was.
Remember the
I
place
was
with the roller coaster?
Dude,
yeah,
I'd never played
it's so good.
New Vegas like that.
They took the roller coaster down, but that's basically where we stayed at. Was the same
Okay.
place. And I was like, huh, that's cool.
Nice.
But that place smelled like cigarettes
Yeah.
because everybody's just in the fucking casino, just,
Yeah, it's the smoke.
just chiefing.
You
bro.
got the clear visors too. They're like
Yeah.
green.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got one in the
Oh,
car
geez.
right now. I'll go grab it. I got it. I'm about to go out and smoke anyways. But nah, like you go to one of those like casinos on the strip though, you can tell that they're like pumping something in the air
Really?
to make you be
Oh
like,
wow.
I think they do like fresh oxygen or something like that.
Yeah, they
pump
do.
Fresh
They do.
oxygen
And you can
into the
smell it.
casinos. Yeah.
because like our place, like I said,
That's-
smelled like
yes.
cigarettes. I was just being a drunk asshole, you know, betting and doing casino type shit.
Right.
We go into one on the strip, and I'm like,
Yeah, they pump fresh oxygen.
Why
Why
did,
the fuck does it not
I
smell
don't-
like cigarettes?
Yeah.
why do I feel so calm right now?
Yeah, I
that's
don't know why they
interesting.
do it, but they have a reason why.
It's because it makes you gamble more.
Really?
Because you feel
Yeah.
calm.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I'm not worried about anything.
But you would
right
think
now.
that
Whatever.
would. I mean, being calm in a casino is probably what you don't want. You want people kind of like either like a little more tense. You want them to make stupid decisions. You, want to
want
put
'em to get
pressure on
drunk.
them. Yeah.
But then again, though, like the average, like I mean, the average person has anxieties, and they're gonna fucking just not gamble because of that.
Yeah.
So when you make that person calm, then you get more customers
Maybe so.
because the regular person that gambles is just gonna gamble anyway.
The closest I can
Yeah,
get to is
maybe
you ever had laughing gas? got a tooth removed or anything.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like the same smell.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like that funny, like,
It's like a funk.
yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's a
That's
weird smell.
strange.
Yeah. And I was like, but that's only in the ones on the strip, like the
I wonder
big
if-
casinos.
I wonder if there's something to that as far as like anxiety in general. If there's a way that fucking just having the right intake of oxygen could reduce your anxiety as a person.
Yeah, if you get clean oxygen.
I wonder if there's something to that.
Maybe so.
I mean, that's why they drop oxygen down in airplanes when they're going down.
Oh, really?
Because it calms you the fuck down.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. That makes sense.
It makes you go, yeah, I guess I'm not really that worried about this plane crash.
Yeah, when they dropped it down.
There's actually a bunch of fucking weed.
Yeah.
Wow. This isn't that bad.
Good Lord, Bob Marley sounds really good right now.
Suddenly, I'm super paranoid.
Is that Jerry Garcia and that slushies? Fucking half baked.
Listen, here's my thing.
Jerry Garcia in my head.
We're going to start a cover band, call it Jelly Garcia.
Okay, I'm listening.
The mascot's going to be a gummy Jerry Garcia.
Ooh.
Oh, I kind of like that. And then John
I don't know where
John
we're going
Mayer's
with that.
gonna
That's
eat
as
it.
far as I got.
John Mayer's gonna.
I hope he does. I hope he does.
John Mayer's a bad motherfucker.
Listen, whatever the Grateful Dead did to him changed his life forever.
Dude, it's a bad motherfucker.
Oh, I like John Mayer. He's good.
I'm just saying, if you've seen an interview with him before he went on tour with the Grateful Dead and afterwards, I'm like, they fed that man
It's
LSD.
completely different. It's completely different. Yeah.
Really? I've never.
So
I've never
I
looked
went
into
and
it.
saw him live.
I was
Me and
like,
Gabby
they stole
did.
his face.
Dude, they did. And so we went and saw him live after, like it was like right at the end of his fucking Dead and Company tour, and he was like not what I expected. Like he was
Really?
fucking bluesy. Like I wanted him to play the bluesy shit, and he played the bluesy
Well,
shit.
honestly, he's kind of lost that like
Pop,
fame he had. Like people don't really know John Mayer like that these days.
I love it.
Yeah, no, but he don't.
His newest album
That's
is pretty
from, like,
popular.
The Dead, though. He just kind of went.
It's like he's trying to regain that like popularity fame a little bit, but John Mayer, we all know he has like some pop hits and stuff, but like deep down, he's a great blues guitarist.
He's just waiting on the world to change, man.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I mean, how many times
Me and
have
all
you
my
heard that song?
friends. I misunderstood.
Oh my god!
It's
But
so
dude, we
good. It's a
listen
good
to
song,
slow dancing in the burning room.
I know. Remember that time we used to
Holy.
DJ on the Call of Duty?
Dude, DJ Wicked Willie on the ones and
Oh,
twos.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
one of us would play,
Ones
and then
and
we would
twos.
pretend to be a DJ
Oh,
on the mic.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
like
This
one of
is
us
getting
was
ridiculous.
One of us was playing, and the other one would like play music and be a DJ for like the chat room.
Oh,
we were
no.
like a whole personality.
we used to like check that shit out and be like, who cut us off?
Yeah.
And then it'd be like two people, and I'd be like, oh shit, people are actually listening to us do this bullshit.
Right?
And then somebody would be like,
Shashty Sean, that was me.
yo, you got something I can
wow.
play right now?
Yo,
I'd be
we're
like,
taking
what are you
requests.
looking for?
Wow.
Yeah,
Dude.
we would be like,
that
we're
was-
taking requests. What
And
do
the
you got?
best part
You
about
had-
that, this was not when you had fucking Spotify on your
Well,
phone.
this dude had a
No.
Zoom, right? Was
Yeah,
it
I had a Zoom.
with like fucking.
Oh,
like
dude, that's
10,000
so fucking
songs
cool.
and
Yeah, I
shit.
had like the 120 gigabyte.
He
I
had,
had
like,
like my
the
whole
max.
fucking computer on my fucking
Oh,
Zoom.
that is fucking awesome,
Any
dude.
song.
So
you
people
wanted.
would like request you. I'd be like, yeah, I got that.
Oh man,
put it on. Everybody's like, "Fuck yeah!"
Can you play "Oh My Gosh" by the Black Eyed Peas? Yeah, I got that, bro.
I got you covered, buddy.
God, yeah, I
DJ
think
Wicked Willie.
Wicked
DJ Wicked
Willie
Willie
and
coming
Shiesty
in with
Sean.
the
It's
fucking
only
fast
7
ones.
a.m.
Yeah.
What can I get for you guys tonight?
And then I'd be playing the game, but he'd be on the mic with like the ones and
Oh,
twos,
so
and then
good.
he would play, then I'd be on there. It was a lot of fun.
That was nuts. I
Damn,
tell people
man.
about that. They don't believe me. They're like, you're full of shit. I'm
think
like,
about that
No,
sometimes.
I did that.
Yeah.
I did that. I did
That's for
DJ
creative
for Call of
motherfuckers.
Duty Modern Warfare.
I love that because like I feel
COD
like
4.
creative people in that way that did fucking do just stupid shit like that. Like it seems so irrelevant at the time, but like you look at us now, we're doing a podcast. You're like, I want to start a food truck. Like we're creative people in general. Like we
Yeah.
love that creativity.
We don't follow, I guess, the standard norms. I guess it's the standard norms are always just kind of boring.
That's the same
to me.
word.
It is.
Used to could.
Used to could.
Used to could.
Yeah, he used to could. Yeah. Thanks.
That's the same thing.
Damn,
Yeah,
boy,
but
that's the same thing.
I
ain't it?
used to could.
The Dale Earnhardt shirt, man. I fucking like
You wore
that.
a fucking Dale Earnhardt shirt.
Listen,
That
love
is-
it, dude.
Listen, dude, I got another one at the house that's wet. I kind of got a little stain on it. I'm kind of worried about it.
Oh man, I got
It's an
one to
old
sign bomb.
Grease, not the movie.
It's an old one.
Yeah.
It says like hurts so good. And then on the
Hurts
back,
so good.
yeah, then on the back it's got like his car and all that shit.
Like,
It
yeah,
says
the
mom and pop.
Intimidator.
Badass. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, I gotta watch
Fucking
that thing.
Dale Earnhardt, what a legend, dude.
Also, everybody looks at me like I'm crazy because I'm only 30. Like when I bought this shirt, we were in Rock Hill. My wife got it for me. I've been looking for one for like 3 years, dude. Like a Dale Earnhardt
you couldn't
shirt.
buy it online?
Not like a real one. It's those cheesy ones that like them 17-year-olds wear now that has like way too much shit going on.
Yeah, it's like fucking graphic tees.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
That
I was
does
like,
like a classic.
I want one that makes me look like a fucking.
2003.
I want to look like I live in a trailer park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody gets it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the shirt I want.
No, so
my
I rolled-
cousin races at Pickens Speedway or whatever.
I
He's
rolled
the
up and I'm
fucking-
like, yeah, you got a
Goddamn
Dale
Anderson
Earnhardt
Highway.
shirt? And she's like, senior?
senior?
And I was like, yeah. She's like, you look a little young for a senior. I was like, no, 30.
I respect the legend. That's why.
And she was
said
like, you didn't even get
senior?
to see a Dale Earnhardt race. I'm like, yes, I did.
I did.
Yes,
yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I did.
I'm only fucking 23 and I got to see one.
Yeah, I'm like,
Like-
it's not that crazy.
I'm sure that like most people who come in to buy a Dale Earnhardt shirt are probably like older dudes, like
Yeah,
40,
that's
50 year old
fair.
guys.
Yeah.
So
who
if
the-
she saw you,
Who the
and
fuck's
like,
really going to buy a Dale
Huh.
Earnhardt Jr. shirt?
right?
Who wants that shit?
I mean, when
A
he,
lot of people
Is
surprised.
it you?
Nah.
I mean,
Nope.
back in the day, yeah, but like when, especially when like Earnhardt was racing with his son, and then like when he passed away, I'm sure the sales definitely went up for Junior. The fan base went up for Junior. He's Dale Earnhardt's kid. But then
That's
like
true.
2010 it was
That's a
like
damn shame.
nobody cared
Yeah.
about Junior.
Yeah,
I never thought we
yeah.
would talk about NASCAR on this podcast.
I know, and then like
And here we are.
it was like years
It's 'cause
and
of the
years.
shirt.
And
I'm
he
okay
hadn't
with, I'm
won-
okay
Sorry.
with it. I'm all right with it.
He hadn't won a race in like a while, and it was like, all right, man, like your dad was just a legend, and you were kind of like half that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you can't live up to the
I mean,
the master.
I mean,
goat.
how can you live
He's the
up to
fucking
the
goat.
goat?
I mean,
Yeah.
Kyle Busch.
Jimmy Johnson
Busch with
and Richard Petty,
Right.
Richard Petty and Tom and Jimmy Johnson.
Kyle
like,
Busch is like one of those younger guys that is a bad motherfucker.
Hey, now
when he
listen
gets
here
racing.
though. I'll tell you about this though. I bought this shirt for like $25. Well, not this shirt, my other shirt. I mean, I was gonna get Vic a Jeff Gordon shirt at like the vintage clothing store where I got my other white shirt. $100, bro.
$100.
It's vintage, bro.
$100, and I was like,
vintage,
I'm not
bruh.
spending $100 on
On a
a fucking
t-shirt?
shirt.
I'm gonna wear
What?
this like a couple times.
I've got like really nice jackets I didn't spend $100 on.
And
yeah.
I'm saying like I get if you, but it's like
I've got a
That
fucking
shirt's
North
from, like,
Face jacket I didn't spend
97.
$100 on.
you gotta pay
$100 for a
$100 for a
t-shirt?
t-shirt from like
You
'97.
are out your goddamn.
I got
mind.
a
tripping.
I got a fucking North Face raincoat that I didn't spend. I spent like $85 on
That's,
it.
that's a nice. Yeah, you spent. I thought it was 50, right? 55.
Oh yeah, I got both of them for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, just get it. I'll pay you. Just get
Yeah.
it for me. Yeah, you found it a good deal.
Those outlets, man. The outlets is where
I'll
it's
be
at.
back, fellas.
Let's take a break.
Let's do it.
We'll be back.
We'll be back, guys. Oh, what a doozy.
What's going on, boys?
What's
Cheers.
up? Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Have y'all been watching the? Did y'all watch the Murdaugh trials?
Oh, no, I haven't watched it. It's on Netflix now, right?
Yeah.
No, I watched the Johnny Depp trials and
Did
had
you?
quite a fun time with that.
Those are weird, right? The Johnny Depp trial was weird.
Dude, he was so sassy.
He was like,
He is a sassy
and it was
man.
like you got actors involved. So like, are they acting on like, are they entering like this mindset of acting? And like, it was just so
it was
weird.
so weird, yeah.
I didn't even know the Murdaugh trials. I didn't even know that was a thing
What?
until like 2 days ago,
Seriously?
3 days ago. Yep,
You didn't hear about that guy?
never heard about that shit.
That's
Wow.
nuts.
Yeah,
That's kinda
Yeah.
crazy.
And it was like, I was like, wait, this happened in South Carolina?
Dude, yeah.
Of like I was like, this is I'd never heard about this.
That was
I
like
heard
2
about it-
years ago.
Heard about one time I ran into like a person on my job and they were like, yeah, the Murdaugh trial is about to start. And I was like, okay, I don't.
Awesome. That's
Is
good.
it like a national thing? I mean, I feel like if it was a local thing, I would have heard about it.
yeah.
It's right down the fucking street. It's like lower country,
So
right?
you know you
Like-
don't
Yeah.
watch the news.
yeah, and dude, it's wild. Some of that shit.
Do you watch the news?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
No,
Yeah,
I almost
it's on.
worked. I almost worked for the news, and I said this job seems depressing.
Dude, oh my God. Anytime my parents are watching the news, so I used to live with my parents. So anytime they're watching the news, it's just like, I'm going to go in the other room.
It's depressing.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this.
I don't
Yeah.
want
I don't want
to
this
take
right
in
now.
a bunch of death and despair every day of
Who
my
said anything
life.
about death?
The news.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this: when I was doing radio, TV stuff, they tell you if it bleeds, it leads.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's
you ever
what-
seen you ever seen the movie Nightcrawler?
Yeah, yeah, I love
Dude,
that movie.
That's a
It's
good
great
movie.
one of my
Oh,
top
you
10
watched it?
movies.
Yeah, watch it.
All right, so all right.
I told you I watched it.
If we're doing this, then your top 10 movies, give me like top 5.
No
Or-
order.
Is it easy or is it hard to like just? name this out?
That's hard. Number one's The Thing. 1984.
Oh, I love that.
Really?
I fucking love
Favorite
that.
Wow.
I like it because it's both scary psychologically and with a monster.
For you, I would have
Yeah.
guessed something like The Big Lebowski.
Nah, that Big Lebowski's up there. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Genius.
Is up
That's fucking
there.
genius.
Is that your favorite director, Coen Brothers?
No,
Really?
No, John Carpenter fan.
Oh, you
Oh,
said
that's
you're
fair, yeah.
you said who was it earlier? We talked about it on the podcast just a second ago about one of the directors that you really love.
Oh, there's a bunch, dude.
Am I making this shit up?
Robert Eggers.
No, you didn't talk about him, but I love him too.
Yeah.
Even though I've only seen The Lighthouse and I need to watch The Vavitch.
Yeah, the Vavitch is good.
Yeah,
It's
I need
good.
to watch it.
It's Anna Taylor-Joy too. It I think she was really young during that.
Yeah, she was like 17 or something,
Yeah.
16.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good.
And
It's
then,
one of the last great horror films.
How old was she in fucking Split? She had to be like 15 or 16,
yeah, she was
right?
younger in
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
she was just
That's crazy.
I like Split. I didn't like Glass.
I never watched Glass.
I didn't watch Glass either.
Glass
I didn't
just-
watch Unbreakable either.
M. Night Shyamalan is one of those guys.
Yeah.
For some reason, I still hold out hope for. Like when I see a new movie come out, I'm like,
I went and watched his new movie. Did you watch
Knock
the
at
new
the
movie?
Cabin?
Yeah.
No, you know what my favorite part about that movie was? I haven't seen it, but the big plot twist is there is no plot
Yeah,
twist.
it fucking pissed me off.
That's the plot twist.
It pissed me off.
He's
I went to the
he's
movie. I was
not
like,
good.
all right, at least the plot twist is gonna make this movie worth watching.
No twist.
Yeah, I
dude,
was
he's
upset.
been living off the Sixth Sense for like ever. Like
I used to-
mean,
Yeah, but have you ever seen The Happening?
Some people
with
like
Mark
oh my God,
Wahlberg?
The Happening
Oh, The Hap-
sucks.
So bad.
Trying to kill me in my sleep? No, ma'am. Never.
That was actually a good Mark
No.
Wahlberg impersonation.
Signs was like fucking mediocre.
Sounds was okay. Yeah.
I like Science. I like Science
okay.
more because my mom really likes Science. So growing up, I'm like,
yeah, Mama really likes
one of
Science.
her-
Some people really liked it. It blows my mind because I just thought it was terrible.
well, also I watched it when I was like 7 or something.
Yeah,
it scared
also
the
once
shit out
again,
of me.
yeah. Yeah, that's accurate.
See that little leg in the corn?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I was watching they didn't scare me. I thought it was kind of weak because I was watching Halloween and Texas Chainsaw Massacre at like 6.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know our parents and obviously
Yeah.
you've
That's-
lived there. So
Yeah,
That's
I
like
had
Vic,
the same
too.
treatment.
I was watching like shit like Terrifier when I was like 7.
Yeah, Vic's like watching It.
Yeah,
Like the
I watched that when
original
I was
one.
fucking
Dude, the
7 years
original
old.
It scared
Yeah, she was watching that when she was like
God,
6 or something.
That shit fucks with you.
I remember my first time watching The Shining. I was 12, so I was at the right age to where. So I was the age to where I could fucking understand a little bit of what's going on. Dude, I remember the scene where if you haven't seen The Shining, I don't give a fuck. This is getting spoiled for you.
It's like 40 years old.
This is on you.
Yeah, that's
So-
your fault.
It's like 50
Yeah.
years old.
So the scene where Jack Nicholson's character is fucking downstairs at the bar, and then he goes up and he goes in the wrong hotel room,
Yeah.
and the fucking old lady's in the bathtub naked, and I'm like, what the
You know
fuck?
what that reminds me of? Go ahead. If you're not
I don't know. I really want to know.
Is Pet Cemetery when they open the door and that girl's like
man.
got the spine disease or whatever, and she's like
Oh.
wasting away. Yeah, it's so
Dude.
like so uncomfortable.
And I watched
It
like
is
Tales
so
from the
uncomfortable.
Crypt and like fucking
Yeah,
like,
Tales from the Crypt was a good one.
like all that shit. Like I remember watching all that at like 10 years old.
I'd put The Shining up on like my top 10 probably.
Yeah, Shining's
like that.
close for my
Stanley
top 10.
Kubrick's a nut.
He's
though.
he's amazing.
How do you feel about Full Metal Jacket?
I like Full Metal Jacket.
I like it too.
Do you think it's? For me, I think it's very overrated.
I think
I
the
guess.
second
I don't-
half falls off.
Yes,
I
and
think
that's
after
why- that's why.
after boot camp, you
It's
can't do
okay.
better than what you already
Yeah,
did.
that's my
Yeah.
exact argument. That's my
Yeah.
exact argument. I
Like
think,
it's
I like
a
it,
good
though.
movie.
It's worth
but
I think
watching.
it's a good movie.
but once Private Pile shoots
But
himself,
dude,
it's like,
fuck, man.
where do you go from there? You can't top
Yeah.
that.
And then like the
Yeah.
fucking Kubrick stare, like is so iconic in that
Yeah.
moment where he's looking at, he's fucking.
The Kubrick stare. He's
Oh,
always
man.
got that. Dude,
It's the head tilted
It's,
down.
it's, see, the,
looking
pro-
straight
Yeah.
the
ahead.
problem is like the visor. It's honestly is Las Vegas. The fabulous Las Vegas.
Well, now you know how I felt in Las Vegas.
Yeah, right.
Sitting at the tables going,
Kubrick staring at everybody.
you telling me I didn't get blackjack?
Nice.
Okay, so we got what we were trying
So
to mold
John
your top-
Carpenter.
the thing.
Robert
That
Eggers.
shocks me. I would have
Oh,
never
we're
guessed.
talking about
that.
movies. Yeah, that's right.
No, The Thing's one of my favorite
It's a good-
movies.
it's a
'cause
really good
It's the
movie.
practical horror, but also there's nothing scarier than being locked in somewhere with like 10 people and going, one of these people is going to kill us and we don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It could be any one of us.
The Hateful Eight was kind of like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
for
Hateful
sure.
Eight is The Thing.
Yeah.
It is.
Like
Yeah.
that's what
The Hateful
Tarantino
Eight
said.
is a
That's
fucking
his
genius.
version of
Yeah.
The
Genius
Thing.
I
film.
love the Hateful Eight.
Did you
Yeah.
watch the weird 10-hour version on
Yeah, I
Netflix?
watched
No,
it.
I haven't watched it.
I watched it.
Oh man,
it's like
good?
it's an episode.
it just goes on forever.
It's like
Okay.
4 or 5 hours, isn't it?
Dude, it's like 6 episodes. They're
Yeah.
all an hour 40
Yeah.
apiece.
They're long. It's
Holy
yeah.
fuck! So I keep seeing it. I'm like, oh, I'll watch it. It's probably like 2 hours
it's the movie, but it's
Yeah.
like here's an extra like 8 hours of
of
footage.
dialogue.
Also, Kurt Russell definitely broke an actual like 1932 Gibson original acoustic guitar.
Oh,
What?
really?
He thought it was a prop, and they were
Oh,
like, "No,
wow.
that's the real guitar." And
No,
he
I
was
didn't
like,
know that.
"He's like, oh well, sorry."
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
right. Kurt Russell's like a borderline stuntman anyway.
I love Walton Goggins in that movie.
Oh
Yeah.
man, he's
so
phenomenal.
fun.
The President of the United States of America.
Abraham Lincoln, the President of the United States of America. And you can like see the smile.
So good.
You can see that he knows his bullshit by the smile on his
He's
face
so
when
good.
what's his name?
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson's character.
The
is, like,
Lincoln letter.
The Lincoln letter.
We've been on Tombstone recently.
Oh, you like
Oh,
Tombstone? I haven't
nice,
seen Tombstone
nice.
in forever.
Yeah, no, we've
Val
been.
Kilmer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
that's
the
one of Vic's
mustache.
like favorite movies.
That's a good one.
It's a very good movie.
But nah, she's got a "I'm Your Huckleberry" tattooed on her arm.
Nice. That's a classic.
all right, so
I'm,
we've got The Thing. That's like the only one we fucking got to in your list. I liked it. I like how we're going here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tombstone's up there
Okay.
since I've been watching that. Halloween.
Halloween, the
yeah,
original.
That's another
The
John
original
Carpenter.
Halloween.
It makes sense.
Oh, dude.
It makes sense.
The
I've
original.
got like 4 copies of that movie.
That shit is. Dude, I remember
fucking
you used to come
terrifying.
over to our house, and I'm sure it was like. What was the difference between like being in a strict household and then coming over to our house?
The loosest household
where
of all
it was
time.
like,
Listen, that's why I hung out on the couch a lot. I was like,
oh yeah, watching whatever's on.
what is this?
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Like, because he had never seen any rated R
and
films.
then like,
Yeah, no.
and then like both parents.
The only
might be
rated R
drunk.
movie I'd seen was The Matrix,
Oh wow,
That's a
It's
great
fucking
fucking
film.
movie.
Yeah.
which my mom was like, nothing really bad happens in The Matrix, so you can watch that. And I was
There's some
like,
killing, though.
yeah, watching it as an adult, I'm like, there's plenty of stuff
Oh,
that happens
yeah.
in The
yeah,
Matrix.
it's a fucked up movie.
It's like, you could show like I guess I was like 10 or something.
Right.
See some guy get some plug pulled out his head and like,
Yeah.
I was like, that's jarring.
It is.
All of that's terrible.
What just happened? As a kid.
Ugh.
Nice. Yeah.
Do you remember the movie High Tension?
Dude, I was talking about
I've
this
never
like a
seen
week
this.
ago.
I've never
That's
seen it.
garbage French film.
Dude, I remember you and Dylan Hollyfield, shout out Dylan, were arguing about the ending so much. I
It doesn't make sense.
haven't seen it since we watched it together.
I've never watched that film.
and I
either.
haven't. I
Oh.
borrowed it from my mom, and it's downstairs. I don't want to
No,
rewatch it.
rewatch it, but I'm telling you right now, I rewatched it. It's
it
like
trash?
it's garbage.
Really?
It's like the ending's like, okay, I see your plot twist, but also it makes no,
No
fucking sense.
Yeah, it's just like an open-ended kind of
Oh man.
like, did she do it or?
Is there a guy? Why is there a whole scene where she's like fighting him? If that's not, is it
Yeah.
supposed to be an internal struggle?
Yeah, like what? Yeah,
it's a metaphor.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I've never seen that.
That's what it is. It's just pretentious.
I can see
It's like
that.
pretentious French horror film.
Oh man, what was that movie? Frontiers.
I don't
It was a
think I've
movie that
seen
Mom always talks about. It was
Frontiers. I've never heard talk about that.
It's a super. It's like one of those grindhouse films that's not in English. I think it was like a like almost like Russian or kind of like it's kind of like trying to be like a Serbian film.
Really?
But
Also, fuck that too. Fuck a Serbian film. That's just garbage too. That's just like, oh, we're shocking for shock value.
yeah,
Kind of like
right.
a Hostel.
You ever seen
Yeah.
Green? Well, no,
But
don't
it's
shit on
worse,
Hostel.
dude.
Hostel's fucking great.
I wouldn't even get into a
I like
Serbian
Hostel,
film.
Hostel's classic.
Eli Roth, baby.
Eli
Have,
Roth
have you
is
seen a
amazing.
Serbian film?
Give me an example.
No,
No, like
the movie,
the
is called
movie.
a Serbian film.
Oh no, I've never seen it. I
Yeah.
thought you was like saying
Yeah,
that.
I've
Was
seen
like
I've seen
Yeah,
clips.
I was
It's
like, I don't
fucked up.
know.
Yeah, no, do yourself a favor. Don't.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah.
Okay, like is it kind of like what's it called? A human centipede, where it's just like it's
In a way.
being shocking just to be shocking.
Yeah, but worse. It's
Yeah,
like take a
worse.
human centipede, like multiply that
What
by like
happens on that?
5,000. Nothing.
Well, then why is it?
Yeah, figure that out for yourself.
Well, then why
Yeah.
is it worse than a human centipede in that aspect? Then
Just a lot more graphic.
okay,
Yeah, it makes you very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
The clips
yeah.
I've seen, I haven't seen the whole movie, but,
but like
I've,
that's
it's maybe,
kind of
yeah.
like there's definitely some. I feel like there's if a movie can make you feel something, then it has value and it's
No, it's just to gross you out. It's just to make you go, what the fuck?
really.
Yeah, that's the whole movie. It's
That's
like
kind of how like Terrifier is, and I kind of like Terrifier. Like Terrifier,
at least has a story.
it's like a shitty slasher.
This
but-
doesn't really have a story as much.
It's
as
just like you're on Rotten.com.
Yeah,
Oh really?
yeah.
Remember that website?
Holy shit! I
remember the first time I saw a man die.
Fuck, dude,
It made me go.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have nightmares about this for weeks.
Dude, I remember the first time. Yeah, Rotten.com was one. You probably saw some of that shit with us.
Yeah.
Because that was about the time I was looking up that shit. It was when we were really hanging out. Like, we probably went, hey, man, let me show you this Rotten.com. It's like a fucking hand stuck in a meat grinder.
Yeah, terrible.
Like, oh, my God.
I think the first person I ever saw, like, die, like, in person was, or not in person, but, like, on the internet was,
I was like, I'm interested in this now.
what's his name? Bud Dwyer, that guy that was stealing all the money from the town.
Are you talking about the...
And he, like, pulls a gun out of, like, a vanilla envelope. And he's like, everybody calm down. Everybody chill out. It's all right. It's all right. And then he just shoots himself in the head.
Oh, shit.
There was a video of that?
Yeah.
There was a video of the guy who...
He's the cover art for the first CKY album.
Really?
Yeah, they put him on there, but then they changed the album cover when they dropped it in stores. But if you go on, like, Spotify or something, it still has that cover, and it's like, okay.
I remember I got in trouble in 8th grade because Nick Burton had a hat that said, fuck you, but it's like CKY, because, like, fuck, CKY,
Yeah.
you. And the CKY was big, but it was fuck, big CKY,
yeah.
you. And he would wait until Miss Ellenberg walked out of the class, and he would put it on.
Yeah.
I
remember this.
I would start laughing, and then she would come back in, and she gave me detention because I was laughing.
Wow.
And I was like, really?
Bitch.
Remember that time I got in trouble in 3rd grade because I kept going,
Think about it all the time. It was the Alien book.
yeah.
We were both, it was 3rd grade.
Getting in trouble, and she, like, separated us.
Because
we
would,
were
like,
sitting, like, right beside each other.
There was this alien, like, on this front of this book, and Will was, like, mimicking the alien with this, like, look, just, like,
But she moved us.
stretched-faced. And he would, like, look at me in the middle of the class, like the teacher be talking, and then I couldn't control it, dude.
So
He would just
funny.
use the
And it makes it so much fun. Like, it's funny as fuck now. Imagine if you had to not laugh.
And you're childish.
You're in a spot where you can't laugh.
Yeah.
That's where we were.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just as childish. It's just as funny now.
Dude, yeah, they like, the teacher got mad at me and, like, gave me detention or something. I was like, fuck her, you motherfucker. Like, I mean, I'm the one laughing.
She made you pull a card.
Yeah.
No, you went from fucking green to
I
yellow.
lost a star
He
or
went to
whatever
yellow,
it was.
dude.
Oh, no, not the
He
yellow
went full
card.
yellow.
Damn, that's never good. That's never fucking good. We're all drinking the Oskar Blues right now. How's the hazy?
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. We got the Dale's Pales Ales.
I like the other one better.
Really?
The Voodoo Ranger?
Yeah, this kind of. Well, I like the Voodoo Ranger, but also the other Oskar Blues. What was that? Mutant IPA?
Yeah, Mutant X.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so The Thing, Tombstone. What else? Halloween.
Is
Shining.
up there.
The Shining.
The Shining.
It's the top 10.
It's a fucking amazing film. It's all great. It's all good.
Trying to think what else I've seen. I don't know, man. There's a lot.
There's so much.
There's so
it's
many.
hard.
So much.
My house is littered with Blu-rays and DVDs.
Really?
Right.
I can see it.
It's just horrible.
Yeah. Do you ever, like, I know this is kind of out of left field, but this, I kind of, just knowing you in your childhood and watching all those movies with you, do you ever, like, as we get older, I feel like I've started to notice things about me that have been hidden subconsciously from picking up from, like, my parents. It's like I start to notice, like, I mean, I can't really think of an example now, but.
Oh, no, I got one for you right now.
Go ahead.
Like, whenever I do, like, housework stuff, I'm like, Vic, just make me a list and I'll do it. And
Okay.
she's like, you're a grown man. You don't need a list. And I'm like, it's just one of those subconscious things. I always had a list.
Really?
If I have a list, like, I'll knock it all out.
Yeah.
Just write it down.
Yeah, for me, it's like.
And I don't know why I'm like that. Because, like, I'll look around and be like, well, I should obviously, like, do the dishes or this. But I'm like, if I had a list.
I can just check it off.
Something about having the list makes me go, I can't have any fun until I finish what I need to do.
Right. Okay. I like that.
I
For
don't
me, it was growing up. I always told myself I would never drink,
Yeah.
and then obviously that didn't work out. But
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't want to.
It was the Budweiser.
Yeah, I don't want because I feel like for me, drinking was like one of those things to where it was just negative. Like drinking was always a negative thing.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like it caused problems. Like, it might be fun, but, like, it always caused problems for people. Like, that's how I felt like
Right.
around me.
Yeah.
And, like, our parents used to always drink, and I was like, yeah, I'll never drink. And then here I am. But I think is that something that was I destined to just be a drinker? Did I have no choice in becoming a drinker, or did I don't know, like those early stages of like seeing my parents drink, did that affect me to the point to where like I had no, like it was just who I was destined to be, to just drink. You know, like that's an example. I can't. I mean, and there's so many things like mom's dark hair. Both of us are dating dark-haired girls.
Yeah.
You know, like
Dark
little
hair,
things like
dark
that.
hair, brown eyes.
Yeah.
Does Heather have brown eyes?
Darker, yeah, kind of like a hazel almost.
Okay.
But it's like how much of my upbringing made me who I am, and is free will really? I mean, we've talked about it before. It's like, but like, damn, it's like I think I'm making my own choices, but like, am I really?
But really, like you're making your own choices, but like those choices are developed from what developed your personality when you were fucking 4 years old, and you were 6 years old, and you went back to the laundry room whenever you just watched Halloween and you didn't fucking flinch. Yeah. Or you faked it. You faked it then. Now you like kind of fake some things now because that's like how your personality is developed.
So I started paying attention to like my life choices and like the things I like really love, like, you know, video games or whatever. Like, where did that start? And am I a slave to that from that time? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know exactly where that starts. I could tell you why I like video games.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're fun.
I'm saying I know this from like, because when I was like a kid, like a small kid, I used to play Super Mario on the old Nintendo.
Yeah.
Like, I just did that. And then it just kind of kept going.
It was fun. It was a way to get away from like the bullshit you were dealing with in life. Sounds definitely and super depressing.
Even as a kid, though, it was kind of the same thing, you know? But like also as a kid, you're super imaginative. So.
Yeah, and also you don't have a car, so you can't go anywhere. So it's like, what are you going to do at the house? Are you going to hang out with the old people, or are you going to fucking play games in your room? You're going to play games in your room.
Video games are fucking cool as shit.
Yeah,
they still are. They're still cool as shit.
First time,
but those graphics look so much better when I was a kid.
Dude, I know.
Remember PS2? Oh, it doesn't get any better than this. Like blockheads.
Okay, but hold on. Let me pause you there. Resident Evil 1 Remake. Great game, right?
Yeah.
But when I go back and play Resident Evil 1 Original, it's a little like the lighting is like so bright. There's not good shading, but it feels better.
Yeah.
Like I played the Resident Evil 1 remake. Every year I go through and I play all the games. So this year I'm on the remake side, and next year I'll go to the originals.
I love the originals.
But like I've been playing I played the remake for 1. I played the remake for 2. I'm on 3 now, and then I'm waiting for 4 to come out, so I'll be on the remake for it finally. And so, but I went back and watched the original for 1, and I'm like, dude, I got to go back and play this again. So we've got these consoles that have like 50,000 fucking games on them, and it's got that on there. And like, I don't remember it being as good as it fucking is. Like when I'm watching, I'm like, this is way better than the fucking remake.
Dude, you go 1996. We're talking like nothing but side scrollers, and then they give you Resident Evil 1.
And essentially, that's what the game was. It was a 2D game. They just fucking knew how to shade it right.
Yeah,
it was still a 2D game. It was just good shading.
I remember all your shit.
And then
come over there and be like, good Lord, there's a whole collection of Resident Evil.
I used to love it, dude.
It's still the same. We need a Resident Evil fucking display in here.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool for sure.
Go find that chainsaw controller.
Oh, I forgot about
the one that's in the case for 4.
Yeah,
that everyone hated.
Oh man, do you remember playing the like the steering wheel? Remember when you play like Driver?
Driver, yeah.
You had the pedal and the steering wheel.
Also, fuck Driver, dude. What a terrible first level to a game.
Oh god, getting out of the parking garage. It's so annoying.
It's like I've been playing this for an hour. I haven't even played the game yet.
I can't even get out of the parking garage.
I've got one for you. We've got a PlayStation 2 downstairs. I don't know if we have Time Splitters downstairs.
We started playing Time Splitters.
Dude, I got Time Splitters 2 and 3 on my Xbox One right now.
We've got 1 and 2, I think.
We played the fuck out of that game.
Dude, yeah.
We played the fuck
I think, honestly, dude, if we had to track our hours on Time Splitters 2, we probably put in like 400 hours.
That's a solid amount of hours.
Dude, I'm
saying,
go
back and play it.
We'd be at his house, play it, come to my house, playing Time Splitters again.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, Time Splitters
is so good.
Big.
Just be there for hours, not even playing the game. Remember we used to like do the proximity mines and shit?
Yeah.
And just blow stuff up?
Dude,
such a good game.
Nuts.
And that's just because like that was that development into a game where you never saw those kind of graphics and those kind of reactions from fucking shit you could do in a game. Yeah. So you're just like, I just want to experience this over and over in every single way I can.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't like made a remake of those yet. I think it's coming.
I think they're working on one.
I think it's coming, yeah. fuck, the fucking Time Splitters, dude, was so
Fuck the
good.
fucking Time Splitters.
They released I think they released a trailer for like not the game, but to say that they were like doing a new Time Splitters.
I think I saw something.
I
About
just
that.
don't know if it's gonna be like a remaster, if it's like an actual new game.
Remake or a remaster.
You know what was ahead of its time was PSP.
Oh yeah,
The PSP is one of the
Like,
greatest.
why
handheld-
are they not bringing that back right now?
You know, PSP was not big in America, but everywhere else it was massive.
Yeah.
Why are they not bringing the PSP back right now? It would fucking blow up, dude.
I didn't even know like the Steam Deck was a thing.
I didn't either.
Danny brought out a Steam Deck. And it's like a fucking handheld computer.
I
never heard of the
I guess
Steam
it's just a handheld.
I
Steam
didn't either.
console.
It's like it's like a desktop on
But it
your-
has Steam on
but
it.
you have it's like Steam. You can just download it and play fucking handheld games. It's like that big. It's like almost
It's
it's almost the
nuts.
side of like a size of a keyboard, like a shrunk down a
Right.
little bit. But he brought it. He's like, "This is my Steam Deck. You just buy games on Steam and play it." I'm like, "This is amazing. Why haven't I heard about this?"
I don't know. I see those commercials for like the handheld thing so you can connect to your Xbox, and I'm like, huh,
Right?
that's pretty cool. It's
All
like,
I know is cut the game on, hold the controller, and play the game. I don't
yeah.
know all this other fancy shit.
it's like a Switch or something.
yeah.
But also, I think if I get a new console, I'm probably gonna get the Series S,
Okay.
the Xbox.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, I got an Xbox One, a PS4. I really don't need a disc drive, and it's like $300 cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
If I get the PS5, I'm gonna get the
digital.
digital.
Yeah,
But
the
also, all
digital.
my games are digital right now, anyways. On my
Yeah,
Xbox
exactly.
One, so
Yeah.
I'm like,
Man, I
What's the
still
point?
have a fucking paranoia about digital games because I had Madden 18, I think, and we had played it for fucking how long did we play that game?
For a while.
And then I deleted it, and then we went to go back and download it, and it wasn't in my
Gone.
library.
Yeah, you had to
Gone.
purchase it again.
And that's the only time that ever
That's happened to me with some games.
That's the only game that's ever happened to me, and I still
Yeah.
am paranoid about it.
Yeah,
Anytime I download a game.
PlayStation has done that.
you can't get that one Spider-Man game anymore unless you buy a physical copy.
Les Morales.
No. It's like the one with multiple Spider-Men.
Oh
don't
shit,
know.
that was the like the first multiverse one, like Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah, it was on the 360, but
Like
you
the,
can't
the
find it
first
anymore.
PS3 kind of game with him like climbing up the side of the wall or whatever. Spider-Man, he's like climbing
I
up
don't
the
think
wall.
that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. This one you played is like, it was really cool. It was actually a good game because you had 4 different Spider-Men to play as, and each one of them's levels was like a different video game like animation style. So one of them looked like a comic book, one of them looked like really dark and gritty, one of them looked like
Oh, that's cool.
a PlayStation 4 game, one of them looked like an actual cartoon.
Yeah. Time Splitters was one of those games that was so fun, dude. And I asked people like, like friends, I'm like, "Hey man, did you ever play Time Splitters?" They don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Dude,
No,
no,
they
it's
don't,
super
yeah.
I'm like,
obscure.
and it was so big then. It
Yeah.
was massive, and then all of a sudden nobody knows about it. I'm like, what? Like, is it me and Will like the only 2 people who know about Time
That sounds-
Splitters?
Who made those games? Free Radical?
I have no clue.
Uh,
I don't know.
Whoever made them, they made that other game, Second Sight, where you were like a psychic dude. It was like third person, but it
Oh,
all
I
looked
think I know
like
what you're
Time
talking
Splitters.
You mean like
man.
Half-Life or something, or like Portal? Those guys?
No.
no, they didn't
I'm
make very
talking
many
like the
games.
Time Splitters people.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't
They
know
made
who.
like 2 more games that weren't Time Splitters that like had the same like style of
Art.
characters.
yeah,
But one
like
of them,
cartoonish, like caricature characters.
yeah, but one of them you played as a psychic guy, but no one played it because you know what else came out the same week? Another game about a psychic guy.
Oh, what? Which game?
I can't remember the name of that. I know Second Sight, but there was another Psychops, maybe Psyops,
That sounds familiar,
something like that. But you were like a military guy that also had psychic powers.
dude. Remember the game Manhunt?
Oh man,
Dude, I got Manhunt right now.
fucking
I need to
plastic.
play
Terrible.
that.
You could fucking strangle someone
I
with
need
a
to play that. I can
plastic
still picture it.
bag.
I didn't realize like what a photographic memory was until like a month ago.
Really?
No, like I knew what it was. Like I knew people referred to it, and they were like, "Yeah, I remember things." And someone said, that I remember things in like pictures, and I was like, anytime I think about anything, I can picture like I can vividly remember what the fuck Manhunt looks like, but
Yeah.
I can't put it in words with that
Yeah,
picture. I
yeah.
can't describe that picture. Like I can see the fucking picture of the first level where you're walking through that fucking alleyway, and like you can look to the right, there's like the blue cop car, and the fucking glass is like broken on it, and you pick up the shard of glass, you have to stab the guy in the neck with it. Like I remember, I can picture that, and I played that
brutal
game.
game.
I got it from the fucking movie gallery in Williamston. I rented it for 7 days, and I remember
what a
beating
time
it.
to be
And I was like
alive.
fucking 10 years old.
go to the movie gallery and pick out a game.
That's a badass time.
You get one game.
I
You
remember.
better fucking pick the right game.
Yeah, because
when
if
you
it
plug
sucks,
that bitch
you're
in,
done.
7 days.
You're
You're
30
done.
minutes in and it's trash. You're like, can we go back?
for
No.
7 days for like $7
No.
bucks.
See you next Friday.
Yeah, I already rented it. I already paid.
Yeah.
No, Manhunt's something else. It's really funny you bring that up because I bought it for the PS4 because I never played it as a kid.
Wait, it's on.
Yeah, I played
Is it
it as a
on
kid.
PlayStation Network? Like you can buy it
Yeah.
on the store.
Yeah, you
Eh.
can buy it on PlayStation Network, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Fuck.
$6 or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah, no, I copped it and I was like, let me see what all the fuss is
Copped
about.
it.
And I was
I was
like,
gonna make a comment on that. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
get it now. This
Dude,
is
it's
pretty
dark.
it's pretty.
This
fucked
is
up, yeah.
pretty.
It was like Grand Theft Auto pushed the boundaries, but then they were like, we can make this super
I
dark.
was like, we can kill people.
Yeah.
Rockstar Games
Well-
was like, we got away with fucking hookers and cars and
We can
Hondas.
murder people.
You know why they made Manhunt, right? Though, like, they strictly just made that game to be offensive because they were getting sued in court over Grand Theft Auto and all that other
Right.
stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
And they were like, y'all think that's
Watch
offensive?
this.
watch
Yeah,
this.
watch
Banned
this.
in like 40 countries.
Yeah, watch this.
Remember playing Grand Theft Auto when we were like Vice City? When we were like,
San Andreas.
what, 9?
Taking
10?
turns. Taking turns.
Yeah, you die. Yeah, if you die, it's the next guy's turn.
Yeah.
Not even
And
playing
you're
the
like, hell
story.
yeah, he's got 4 stars. The tanks will be out soon. It's about to be my turn.
Yeah, right.
And then some bullshit would always happen, like you walk out and get hit by a car for 30 seconds playing.
Yeah, right.
And
God
go,
damn it,
wait,
fuck.
wait. No, that
That
wasn't
doesn't count.
fair.
No,
fair.
you died,
It
man.
doesn't
Give me the
count, dude.
controller.
Oh, the best would be like,
man.
like you're running from the fucking SWAT team, and then like you're going full fucking speed, you're dodging the cars, and then up in the horizon, you see them throw the fucking spike trap out, and you just hit them with all 4 tires.
And
You're
it sparks.
You're just fucking sliding and you're wrecking into shit after that. You're like, God dang.
Yeah. That was fucking. That's such a good time, man. I remember on playing Grand Theft Auto, my first time figuring out that you can tap the sprint button to save your energy. Like you can fucking instead of holding it down.
Oh, yeah,
like you
yeah.
can tap it and you'll run a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And that's always like it's just stupid, like figuring that out. And you're like, fuck yeah, dude. That's what gave me joy in life at the time.
Man.
I miss the swords. Why Grand Theft Auto take the swords away?
They took the swords away?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't realize Grand Theft Auto ever had swords.
They did. I mean, you can get a
Vice-
katana
yeah,
in
I
like
was
Vice
always,
City.
so the problem
Yeah.
for me is always I played a lot of Saints Row too, and so Saints Row you could have a fucking dildo as a sword.
Saints Row got too goofy for me.
Yeah.
That was the point though.
But I did it was the point.
Like, I get that's the point, but it's like, y'all took, like, these 2 games that are basically...
the first 2 are awesome.
Basically gang-style Grand Theft Autos, and then you just went nuts.
The first
balls
2 are
to the
fucking
wall.
awesome.
They did go full on.
The
They
first
leaned
2
into
were
it.
the first 2 were so good,
They were.
and then 3 is like whoa aliens.
Yeah.
And 4 is like whoa he came from hell.
Yeah.
It's like whoa
Johnny Gat. Wasn't that his
Johnny
name?
Gat straight out of hell.
Straight out of hell, yeah.
Johnny Gat.
Yeah, I ain't played those in years. I was always more partial to Grand Theft Auto, though.
Yeah.
I think like Grand Theft Auto kind of has a monopoly on that like style, I feel like.
Yeah. They killed it.
Saints Row tried to
same
give them a
with
little
Red
bit of
Dead.
a competition.
Like, their
but-
other games are like, you made Grand Theft Auto with horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Badass.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool as
It's
shit.
a Grand Theft
yeah.
Auto, but it's
You
like
made Grand Theft
Western
Auto with
times.
horses?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're working on a game right now that's supposed to be like medieval times.
But Grand Theft Auto style, like
Yeah.
open world.
Oh, that sounds
That
awesome.
sounds like fun.
It's like Skyrim, but different.
But
Skyrim
different.
was so good, dude.
You ever seen Trailer Park Boys?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it?
I like Trailer Park Boys.
I can see you like Trailer Park Boys.
He's wearing a
Fucking
Las
hilarious.
Vegas green visor.
And a
of course
Dale-
he's
and a
seen
Dale
green-
Earnhardt shirt.
And then you asked him if he's seen Trailer
Dude,
Park
that's,
Boys.
that's a fucking badass show.
Vic put me on the Trailer Park Boys though.
it
I'd
looks
never watched.
fun.
it
Well, whenever
before. But
there's,
when she lived in
uh,
Greenwood, I go see her on the weekends. We'd always watch Trailer Park Boys.
So the character Bubbles in the show, he always goes, "That's badass." Exactly how he just said it, and I just fucking
Oh yeah,
immediate like fucking.
You have
connection.
acquired like an accent that I don't know where you got it, but from like we haven't hung out in a long time, and it's like when I hear your accent, I'm like, that doesn't sound like you don't sound like Will to me. It
I
just
don't
it's
know.
it's a unique like kind of like almost like maybe you picked up an accent when you were in the Low Country. I feel like
I don't know. Maybe that I live with a bunch of like Vic's from up north. Like her family's from Michigan.
yeah, you do have a more up northern.
Yeah, I was thinking like almost like not like Canadian, but like like a little definitely
close,
maybe
yeah.
Minnesotian. or-
Yeah, I don't know. I got somewhere stuck in the middle because sometimes I'll say some real southern bullshit.
Yeah, you're like the South meets Fargo, like Minnesota.
Oh wow, I like that.
Yeah,
That's fucking
I don't know.
solid.
I don't know.
Fargo is one of those movies that are
Right.
just so good. Francis McDermott's one of my favorite actors.
Because I'll talk normal for a minute, but then occasionally I'll be like, hell yeah, boy.
Hell yeah, raise hell, praise Dale.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got
always,
to.
always that. Yeah,
Always that, no matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's in the core. I can't
That's in the
do
cores.
anything about that.
Yeah,
That's in the cores.
In the cores.
for sure.
I got a piss.
No, yeah, man. I missed those PlayStation 2 days.
You had no worries, no bills.
Yeah,
You could just.
yeah.
I am going to my buddy's house and we're about to play games for like 12 hours.
Oh, yeah. I'm wondering when my parents are like pissed off.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're like, here's $60.
Yeah. Dude, I remember another one
Have
of those.
fun.
Yeah, another one of those cool games was Dead Rising. I really liked
Dead Rising, the first
original.
one. Yeah,
Was
yeah.
a lot of fun.
That was good.
Just
That was
cutting
good.
up zombies like creatively, you know.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't play the newest one. I heard it was bad.
I never played. Yeah, I didn't play it either.
I played the first one. Recently I've been on Yakuza.
What is that?
It's like a Japanese Yakuza game.
I'm out of touch with games these days.
No, it's like a game that strictly released in like Japan for like the longest time.
Is it fun?
But it's awesome. But it's like it's weird because it's like some of it seems kind of PS2y.
Really?
Yeah. But
Okay.
it's like basically there's like 12 of those games now. But
Okay.
we just didn't get them. Like Japan had them like 10 years ago.
Oh, we're
Like on the-
finally like getting them, I guess.
Yeah, like 15 years ago. Like they're on the PS2, the first two.
Do you watch anime?
Sometimes
Really?
I prefer movies over shows if I'm gonna watch anime.
Okay. Like
Because shows you get too invested in, but like Akira,
Akira's.
So,
That's a good. See, I don't do
son,
anime.
that's that shit.
What about
That's all hand drawn, dude.
What about like Death Note? Do you like Death Note? I've never watched
I've
it.
watched some Death
It looks
Note.
interesting.
Yeah, I've heard Death Note's good.
Yeah.
I like the memes better where someone's like, "Can I get your autograph?"
Oh,
Closes the book.
Oh man, and then you're dead.
No, Akira's really good though.
Akira, I don't think I've heard of that. Yeah, I don't really do anime like that.
It came out in like 1989,
Shit.
and it's like all hand drawn. They went super over budget,
Really?
but it looks like very good.
We both like Dragon Ball Z coming up, but that's really the most anime I
Yeah,
got, really.
that's like how Dragon Ball Z looked. Imagine if it looked like 40 times better. That's Akira.
Really? And it was before Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Yeah. Shit. Cowboy Bebop always kind of looked pretty cool.
Cowboy Bebop's very good.
I
I
never
do
watched
like
it.
Cowboy Bebop.
Really?
That's my alarm.
Cowboy Bebop's your alarm?
Yeah, the theme song.
Really?
Yeah, I
Nice.
wake up to that every morning. Did
Nice. As far everyone always recommends One Punch Man to me.
One Punch Man's very funny.
That's the one that
It's very good.
That is the one that I get recommended to me the most, and I don't watch any anime.
He just got a blank stare.
The bald head looks like Krillin almost.
Yeah,
from
and
Dragon Ball.
He just anything he hits with one punch is dead.
Dead
Dead.
every time.
Yeah.
Never two punches.
No.
How's there drama when you can just punch somebody one time?
It's the other characters, and he's trying to like make the other heroes look good. So
Okay.
he's just kind of
That sounds like good writing, though.
he goes bald from working out too hard.
Really?
Yeah, but his working out is he runs 2 miles a day and does like 100 sit-ups and 100 push-ups.
That's it.
And everybody's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah,
This is how I do it.
that's all I do."
You knock
like-
somebody out one punch.
They're like, "You're nuts." Absolutely not.
We're talking about One Punch Man. I never watched it, but that's the one that
You an
gets.
anime guy?
You said kinda.
Not particularly.
Okay.
You pass me a beer.
Yeah.
But I
One
watched
Hades.
some.
Okay.
No, I did like One Punch Man. There is one fight in the whole show where he throws more than one punch. But then he's
That
like,
sounds terrible.
then he's like, "Sorry, I thought this fight was just gonna be better. I'm sorry."
That's what he said? Or
Yeah.
that's what you said?
No, that's what he says.
Oh, okay.
Like he's fighting the guy. They're doing their thing, and he's like, "I'm sorry. I just thought you'd be more of a challenge." And then he actually punches him.
him? Wow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he one punches him.
But he's like dead face, like sad about it.
It
Like,
has to be as big as it is. there has to be very good writing because you limit yourself when you create a character
To
that
just be
kills
able to
every
kill
villain
everything
with one punch.
yeah.
No, yeah, that.
So
that
you
show's
have to
funny.
have good writing when you limit yourself like that. you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
That show's really funny.
Yeah, so that's the one that
Super-
every anime fan is.
I got
Always ask them if you could recommend me one anime because I don't
They
watch
and
anime.
they always say that.
One Punch Man is the one that seems to be
like
recommended.
universal.
the most.
Yeah. A guy I work with, he doesn't watch any anime, and then he's watching fucking One Punch Man at work, and I'm like, dude, I thought you didn't watch anime.
This
He was
is
like-
anime. This is just a cartoon.
And he's like, yeah, I forgot about One Punch Man. It's pretty good. And I'm like,
One
I mean-
Punch Man's fantastic.
I tried watching Attack on Titan. I've watched the first episode.
I did watch some of Attack on Titan.
It just kind of like I think the problem with anime is that like especially Japanese anime
I'll tell you what my
is
problem
the
is.
expressions and the emotions are over exaggerated. It's like I don't need when you cry, it's like whoo and like spewing out the sides.
He's
And
doing,
then
he's
like
doing Crystalia right now.
I am, but that's the example.
spot on though.
Yeah, or like when you like someone gets stabbed, it's like it's just everything is so over the top that it bothers me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
to the point now where like I've talked so much shit about anime.
There's no
that
going
I
back?
can't do it. Yeah,
I can't do it.
Like I honestly think I would probably really like anime, and
Well, I was telling him.
I'm like, nah, I
I
can't
was
do
telling him
it.
just watch Akira though. Like that's a movie, so you don't have to get like invested.
In a full show.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half long, but it's actually really good. But most of it's hand drawn. Like
Okay.
pretty much the whole
Yeah.
thing came out in like '89. But like my point with Akira is if you didn't have that, there wouldn't be any anime in the States
huh?
because that's what made it like where people went, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Right.
So you think that Akira started like the movement of
Yeah,
anime in America?
it certainly did.
Yeah.
It certainly did.
Okay.
I'm like I would bet money on it.
I still can't stop thinking about Vince Vaughn as your main character in a movie.
Oh,
Listen,
you never
dude.
finished that. Who else would be? Okay, is that the lead? Is Vince Vaughn the lead in your movie?
Yeah,
Or is he just like
Vince Vaughn and like a
I don't
hor-
know. I'm just trying to put a cast together.
It's like a horror comedy. Vince Vaughn.
I definitely have Vince Vaughn because I know he can do it.
I love Vince Vaughn.
He's so good.
I'll have to answer.
He's so good.
Probably somebody that isn't doing so hot. Somebody not as well known.
Like you're just trying to pull the John Travolta back from the dead in Pulp Fiction. Like
Yeah.
Quentin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Something like that.
Okay.
I don't really know my other
Like
cast.
a Michael Madsen.
All you know is fucking Vince Vaughn.
Nah, that dude beat the shit out of his kid. Then his kid killed himself
Wow.
That-
because he
Happened?
smoked weed.
Michael Madsen beat the shit out of his kid because he smoked weed, and then
Yeah.
the kid killed himself.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like directly after, but like a year or two down the road.
That's not
wow.
So I'd have to
did
say
not know that.
I'd have to say he's out.
I would have to say not him.
good. Dude, when I saw him in like a very low. I'm talking like the lowest budget horror film, like Swamp Man. He was in that, and he was like the lead. Like not really. What isn't even the lead? He was just like the tough ass that showed up with the shotgun and then got killed.
Was that the movie Hatchet?
Hatchet. That was it. It was
it was
yeah.
in Hatchet.
I remember watching Hatchet.
And I was like,
Well, who was that fucking about? It was the
oh my god, Michael
what fucking
Madsen.
killer? What killer
What
is that
happened?
about?
It was that guy that had the deformed face.
Oh yeah, but what's his name?
I can't remember.
I was like,
I gotta pull it up because it's
Michael
like a super
Madsen.
like popular like.
He was almost a lead in
I'll
Pulp
pull it up,
Fiction,
Jamie.
and you were like, I mean, every Quentin movie. I mean, Hateful Eight recently. Michael Madsen's like, Quentin gets the best out of Michael Madsen. And it's just when I see actors in movies like that. When I see what's the dude from not Norman Reedus, but the other guy from Boondock Saints, the blonde hair guy. I know his fucking name. I just can't think of it. He's in like Hallmark movies now.
Sean Patrick Flannery.
That's him. Yeah.
Have you seen that super weird movie he's in called The Evil Within?
No, but I heard it was.
You can watch it on YouTube for free. It's
Really?
nuts. It's
Was that not, is that not
nuts.
a game?
That is a game. The Evil Within.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
got
it's
the
not
pistol.
based on the game.
Okay.
It was some director spent 10 years trying to make this movie.
Oh fuck.
And then he finished most of it with his friend. But also at the same time, he was like in his bathroom, like smoking copious amounts of meth and shit. And he ended up
What the
dying
fuck?
before the movie came out.
Oh,
And his friend finished it. And it is just odd to see. It's super.
Wow.
It is
I need to
super
watch
weird.
that.
Basically, not to spoil anything, just the basic plot line of this movie is there's a guy that he takes care of. It's his brother. His brother has brain damage. Like he's like basically has Down syndrome, but not really. He just had head trauma. But also, it's supposed to be a horror movie, and if you watch it, it's really goofy. It's the ramblings of a methed out son of a bitch.
Is it like a cult
wow.
classic film, or is it just like a bad movie?
No, it's just one of those.
It's like Neil Breen.
It's
like,
more like the story's cooler than the movie.
oh wow.
Isn't it weird how like cult classic films can be almost bad, but could be like it's either,
like the Warriors? I thought that's a perfect example of that.
it is.
Yeah,
That movie was like almost bad, but it's so fucking good.
Dude, I went back and watched Boondock Saints like 2 days ago, and I was like, I mean, you showed me Boondock Saints. Love that fucking movie.
Yeah, it was
Didn't we
awesome
watch
movie.
that at
I
the
mean, we
beach?
have, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I mean, we have this here. Like, we love Boondock Saints, but I went back and watched them. Like, the writing is kind of shit.
Yeah, this movie's borderline terrible.
Yeah, yeah, but I like
and
it.
it's so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird with cult movies like that because you can have stuff that's like really, really good, but you can also have stuff that's like
It's a fine line.
so bad it's good.
It's good, yeah.
But then you just have stuff that's just trash, just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you go.
for sure.
I've only walked out of one movie in my life, and it was Bucky Larson.
So my mom has a story about
I
this.
don't know Bucky Larson.
When I was like fucking 12, I was like, I like Nick Swardson, so I was like,
He's
me
so
and my-
funny.
So me and my mom we would watch movies like every other night, and I was like, let's watch Bucky Larson. It's for free on Charter. So we decided to watch it. Anytime she tells the story about me picking that out, she's like, yeah, one time Bryant picked out this porn movie for us to watch.
It was
I
like
mean,
a-
it
It's Bucky
kinda
Larson.
is it like, I don't know Bucky Larson.
So Bucky Larson is
Nick
basically
Swardson?
it's Nick
And it's a
Swardson,
porn movie?
and he's got a dick that's like this big.
No.
And basically he gets into porn because every time he's about to have sex, he's like fucking comes. And then but like couples will watch it together, and then the woman will be like, oh, I'm grateful my guy's not like that. And so then they end up fucking.
Yeah, also both his parents are porn stars. So he's like, yeah, I got to do
And
this.
Nick
So he's
Swartzen's
Bucky
the
Larson.
short dick guy?
Yeah.
So he's Bucky Larson, born to be a star.
Okay,
Yeah.
I remember some of this.
Yeah,
I
but-
never watched it, but I
But
remember.
no, when I worked at before I worked at the movie theater, I paid money to go see this movie. And I was 20 minutes deep. I just left. I just walked out. I've never done that before.
I don't think it's as bad. I don't think it's as bad as that. I think it's kind of funny.
I almost walked
But I get it.
out.
I think that was
I
just
get it,
past
man.
my time. I was like, yeah, I'm done with like Adam Sandler style movies right now.
Don't you ever say that.
Only the classics can fucking sit here.
He got a point though. Like some of the like modern Adam Sandler comedies
Okay,
were
that
kind of
sounds
rough.
fair, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I guess that was it.
That's what
Adam
I felt
Sandler
like.
is
I
my
thought the
favorite
best-
comedian.
Like the
Movies, like
only
all the-
Like I
good
said,
like
you want me to-
modern Adam Sandler film was like Benchwarmers.
So I'm saying,
That's fucking
if you watch the
genius.
Benchwarmers, like Happy Gilmore, like any of that, Big Daddy.
Oh, Big Daddy.
Big
And that's like
Daddy?
2001 though. Like
The
Benchwarmers
fucking
was like
Water
2009.
Boy,
The
Happy
Water Boy.
Gilmore,
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm saying
Billy
any
Madison.
of those,
Billy
fine.
Madison. I mean, we can keep going. The Wedding Singer.
But there
Dude,
was
the Wayne
a
Singer's
there was
genius.
a weird area in
But
the
once
mid
it-
2000s.
when it got
that
to
was
like the
Grown Ups.
Jack and Jill.
Oh no, don't
Yeah,
even do that.
yeah.
That's bad. That's the worst.
Yeah.
I did like Just Go With It. Just Go With It.
You
was
don't
good.
like Dunkachino?
Never heard of Dunkin' Chino. That's a thing.
That's Al Pacino's fucking donut company in the movie. Al Pacino's in Jack and Jill, by the way.
Ugh.
I've never seen Jack and Jill.
He does a
I
whole
refuse.
bit.
I refuse.
I haven't watched the movie. I've only
I
seen that
refuse.
part where it's like Dunkachino. He has a whole song, man.
That was
It's
pretty
cringy as
Me
fuck.
and Mom watched that together one night.
Isn't it sad to
Because Adam
see
Sandler
like,
in it was so
like Robert De Niro is one of my favorite actors of all time. Like 1-2. It's like him and Jonah Hill are my favorites. And I didn't pick Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill kind of picked me because I just started watching all Jonah Hill shit. And I was like, oh, this is actually one of my favorite actors. And I
he's
didn't
like,
know.
all right, let's stop watching Jonah Hill stuff. Then he watched Dewey Cox.
And I was like, yeah. And I was
Jonah
like,
Hill's
oh
in
my
it.
god, Jonah Hill's in this too.
What the hell, Dewey?
You cut your brother in half.
It's okay, man. You
It's
didn't know.
okay. Yeah.
You know what it's like to jerk off with a ghost hand? Can't feel nothing. Come on, Dewey.
Oh, dude, get your
You're
shit
supposed
together.
to be great for the both of us.
The wrong kid died.
Wrong kid died.
I
I love that
I
shit,
forgot
dude.
where I was going. I don't even know where I was
Sorry.
going.
You don't want a part of this, Dewey.
We're doing uppers and downers, do we? You don't want no part in this.
We're
It turns
smoking-
on your bad feelings and turns it into good feelings.
We're smoking reefer. You're smoking reefers? Yeah, Dewey. Can't you smell it?
No, Sam.
I can't. Dewey Cox is
It never gets old.
What a
one of the
legend.
best. What a legend. Okay.
Him not being able to smell is like the
I like that
equivalent
part
of-
at the end where he's like, I can't deal with the temptations. And then they're in the fucking hallway going,
Yeah.
the Temptations.
Yeah. It's too on the nose. So on the nose.
That's like borderline scary movie shit.
Yeah, it really is. There's only two people who know karate. That's the Chinese and the king.
And one of them's
One of
me.
them's me.
Look out!
How'd y'all feel about Better Call Saul?
Fucking love it.
Phenomenal.
Because I can't watch Breaking Bad. I just can't get into it.
You can't
Really?
get into Breaking Bad? Really?
No, but I got into Better Call Saul.
Really?
I don't.
Better Call.
I
So
don't
Breaking
know.
Bad's better.
But it's close. I will say, if I had to defend what he just said, Breaking Bad was kind of came into a time, kind of like the Lost time of shows, where like they had like why are we going 5 seasons with this? Like I kind of like the more limited series. I mean,
That's
Better
true.
Call Saul is kind of like what
It's
what-
6. It's on
seasons.
season
So like
6 now. Yeah.
it's like it is. I mean, I guess I don't know. It's kind of bad to kind of connect it to,
Yeah,
but
breaking.
it was like it's definitely Breaking Bad. But no, seriously. Sorry,
No,
bad
not-
jokes.
not seriously.
Sometimes you bomb.
How's your vibe?
But seriously, like it came into a time to where like there was a lot of like filler episodes. It's like they were trying to like
In Breaking Bad?
squeeze. Like when Breaking Bad came out, that was the thing. It's
There was
like
one filler episode in that
no,
show. though.
that's the Fly episode. I
Yeah.
get it, but like there was like that was a time to where like there was a lot of unnecessary dialogue because like the writers and stuff were trying to like make the most money out of as they could out of a film, out of a series
So
or
we gotta
whatever.
Squeeze.
They squeezed the fucking money out of it and bled it dry.
Yeah, that's fair.
But Breaking Bad was the best at doing that.
No, not to say they don't like the characters and stuff, because like the bad guys, like Gus and all them. Well, I guess technically everybody in that show's a bad guy if you really think.
It's
about
true,
it.
yeah. I went back and watched it.
Except for like Jesse Pinkman.
The end of last year, Jesse's the guy who's like, you
You
pull
pull for
him.
Jesse the most. Yeah.
But like the best part of the writing in that show is the fact that Walter's such a shitty human being, but you pull for him. That's how good the writing is. The writing makes you pull for a shitty character.
I think
and
it's,
hate on the good characters, which is Skylar. His wife is a good wife at the beginning.
I think,
and you hate her so much because she tries to stop. She gets in the way of the shitty character that you love, which is Walter White.
She's like the ruiner of fun.
Yeah,
I think
oh,
like
you're
the
like,
reason,
I just lost my buzz. Here's fucking Skylar with her.
I think the reason we
Their
pull
bullshit.
for
Center block
the reason
chin.
we pull for Walter White is because at the beginning he is like doing it for a good reason,
But he
and
loses.
it's kind of like that thing where like loving somebody for the thought of them and not who they are now. Like you love someone for like who they were 2 years ago,
That's a
but they've turned into a shitty person. Walter White was a fucking great person at the beginning. You're pulling for that guy. You're pulling for the guy that's doing the meth, making the meth because he wants to fucking. He's sacrificing his character to make his children have a great life and his wife have a great life. But in the end of the season, he's not doing it for that.
Oh no,
He's doing it because
it's
he's
the
a
end
fucking
of season.
I am the
fuck.
danger.
It's
Yeah.
this end of season 1 because I entered that I was like, no, he was good up until like season 3 or 4. Like, yeah, he's doing it for his family. Like that's why we pull for Walter White. And I go and look at him like, no, it's the end of season 1. Like this guy's terrible
Yeah.
at the end of season 1. Like,
Yeah,
he's a shitty person.
Whenever the first time
But
he
you pull for him.
breaks
That's good
bad
writing.
is, and I know
It's
you
the
haven't
same
seen
way
the
after,
show,
but
the first time he breaks bad is whenever he's in there with Tuco and he throws the fucking
The bomb, chemical
I-
bomb or
he-
whatever.
He pretends it's meth, and I forget what
yeah,
it
that's
is.
not meth.
Yeah. Wow. Blows the
Yeah.
fucking windows out of the place.
And like, and he the fucking like energy he felt from because he's a fucking school
That's
teacher.
when he becomes
like he
Heisenberg.
feels so reserved of like not being able to actually be a fucking badass.
Yeah.
And then he finally becomes a badass, and he's like,
Dude.
"Oh, and they respect me because of
I
that."
can't believe you can't get into Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's kinda
It is
surprising.
to me, it's the greatest.
I like
show
some of the
all time.
clips. Everybody's like, if you get past season 1,
I don't even think
golden.
it's past.
If you get past the first 5 minutes,
I feel like that's how I feel about it too.
I don't know. Like I said,
That's shocking.
I've seen episodes. It's just not.
And then
But I really like Better Call Saul.
is to me
it's better character development in the show.
maybe because to me
Maybe
I don't
just-
think there's no better character development than Walter White.
Maybe it just moves
But
faster.
Kim Wexler's character development
And
is
Saul Goodman.
amazing.
Saul Goodman,
Saul
too.
was there's definitely a lot of good character development with Saul.
Goodman.
But he was always kind of like
It's all good, man.
he was always Jimmy. What's his name?
Jimmy McGill.
No, Slinging
Slippin' Jimmy, dude.
Slippin' Jimmy. He was always like,
Dumb,
he always
dumb,
kind of had that
dumb.
in him. But Kim Wexler, you watch the show, you're like, this is a straight edge professional, like to the T,
Yeah.
by the book. And then by the end, she's like, she's becomes more Slip and Jimmy than fucking Better Call Saul does, or Saul Goodman.
But also like Jesse
There's always
Pinkman's
Slip and
character
Jimmy.
development is amazing. Have you ever watched BoJack Horseman?
I've seen like a couple episodes.
Dude, so I thought whenever I first watched it, I was like, oh, this is another one of those stupid animated comedy shows. You need to go watch like the whole. Like,
I got on some Bob's Burgers.
So watch BoJack Horseman and get to like season 2.
Yeah, I can
he
do
swears
that.
by it. I haven't
And
watched
that's,
it, but he
and
swears
that's
by it.
like it's one of those ones where like it hits you after the end of season 1, the season 1 finale, and you're like, this isn't a comedy show.
No, it's not.
It's
It's
not a
certainly
fucking comedy
not.
show.
Like I said, I've
and
watched
it
a few
hits you
episodes.
hard as
Yeah.
fuck at the
I'm
end of
gonna have
season
to
1.
watch that. I've heard good things.
It's not. It's just somebody's wet dream about being a struggling actor that's washed up.
Yeah.
It's worse.
But they were
though.
like, we can't do this live, so we'll put it in a cartoon.
It's funny
It's
how-
more than that though. Like
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
very depressing. Like even fucking Will Arnett was talking about. He was in an interview and people were asking like, "What's the hardest role you've ever had to act in?" He was like, "Well, a lot of people are going to expect me to
Well,
say
I
a
can't
fucking,
act, so.
Yeah, right. Let's go to prison.
Have you seen Let's Go to
I
Prison?
have
Yeah.
no fucking sense of
Hey,
acting.
speaking of Let's Go to Prison, you know who made that movie? Bob Odenkirk.
Did he really?
Yep, Saul,
Nah.
Saul Goodman. Yep, he directed that movie.
way.
Swear to God,
The
He
fuck
directed
is
that fucking
going
movie.
on?
So
Remember that, sorry.
I
Go
promise
ahead.
you. Can we pull that up, Jamie? Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, I pulled it
Jamie,
up.
pull up that video of Bob Odenkirk directing.
Yeah, he fucking wrote and directed
Did
Let's
not
Go to Prison.
know that.
Yep.
That's him and that's Arnett and Dak Shepard.
Dak Shepard, yeah. So Will Arnett, they were in the interview, and he goes, "I think people are going to expect me to say a more serious role that I've done, like in a live acting situation, but really it's BoJack Horseman." He's like, every time I have to get ready for that character, it's depressing. He said it's so hard.
A couple episodes ago, we were talking about if we were, because we've talked about like creating a movie, like doing a fucking movie.
Yeah, I've got a script
And
for the first scene.
of course, it would be shitty. We're not gonna dump a bunch of money into it. It's gonna be like on an iPhone camera. It's gonna be like a shitty movie.
Maybe not, dude. I know how to do cinematography.
Okay. Well, we talked about doing it, and we were like, okay, well, if we had like legitimate, if we had the money to do it, who would play the characters in our film? You know, like for me, I picked him was Dak Shepard. I feel like he would be a good Dak Shepard. But yeah, for like I could see like I could definitely see like a
Philip Seymour Hoffman, I've already said it.
Philip Seymour Hoffman would be good.
Well, we can't do that
I
because
know,
he killed
I
himself.
know.
Yeah. But if we had the choice, which we're in the fantasy anyway of like
Shane Gillis.
Shane, I could see a Shane, but he's too like macho football guy though. Shane Gillis is.
That's fine.
He's
Just- yeah,
he's a little more like broed out than Will.
That's
is, I feel
okay.
like.
Yeah, I'm a little high strung.
Yeah, I would go. I could see. Yeah, I could see. I think Philip Seymour Hoffman's a good one for Will. Yeah.
But they can't have him because he killed himself.
Yeah, but I mean, this fantasy is we had the money to
But this
get.
fantasy
We don't have the
is
money to
happening,
get these
yeah.
actors
But
anyway.
this is
so,
a fantasy.
So if we're gonna do it, we're
Yeah,
gonna.
if I had to
listen,
pick
I'm gonna
one,
tell you guys right now. You think the budget for a movie is like $15 million because of the actual filming process?
definitely not,
No, it's
yeah.
to pay like 3 assholes
Yeah.
like
that's pretty
$5 million a piece just to be like, yeah, I'll come film a movie for 20 days.
accurate. Yeah, but also
And I'm not saying that's not
it's
hard
marketing.
work.
It's also marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying a lot
Oh,
of that
Leonardo
budget.
DiCaprio's in this. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But it's also like special. We were talking about doing like a horror movie, and then you got to get into.
I need practical effects.
Yeah.
You do. That's the problem.
You gotta
'Cause
have,
the horror
have
movie
the
is the
person
cheap-
hitting the pineapple into the fucking mic.
Now
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though. Robert Downey Jr. got it figured out though.
There's something about him I don't like.
Well, he took a pay cut when he was doing Avengers and all that.
Or Iron Man. Avengers or Iron
No,
Man?
like all of it. Like with Marvel. All of his contract. He took like a huge pay cut and said, don't pay me all that money up front. I want like 40% of merchandise sales.
What?
Yeah.
He did that. And they agreed.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how he gets
Dude
paid.
was like strung
Oh.
out and like a big he was on the end of his
Yeah.
career, and Iron Man saved his fucking.
But
shit.
he's a good fucking actor. Clearly,
He is.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
awesome.
Remember him in Natural Born Killers?
Yeah.
He was in that.
Yeah, him
He's
and
the
Tommy Lee
Australian
Jones.
guy.
He's the like.
I remember Tommy Lee Jones. Then I remember fucking obviously the.
He
main
was like
two,
the reporter,
Yeah,
right?
he's the news guy.
He's the news guy.
Fuck,
It's
dude.
like, we here
Young.
with Mickey and Mallory Roddy.
Holy shit!
Young,
I
yeah.
haven't watched that movie in
That's what
probably
I could tell
4
you.
years.
That's another movie where it's like you feel good for the bad guys.
Yeah,
Is that still on
And
Netflix?
it's like,
Maybe. I watched it like 6 months ago.
See, I watched it like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
No, that's an odd movie.
Dude, wow. Woody Harrelson's so fucking
Juliette
good.
Lewis was like the biggest fucking female actor.
Juliette Lewis is my favorite female actor.
Have you guys seen that movie where she's mentally disabled?
What's it
Oh,
called?
that's any of them.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Bad,
Like
bad
actually.
taste. Bad taste.
No.
Who's the guy from Ted? You know the guy from Ted who does like the creepy dance?
The like by the pool. Oh, that's Hot
Yeah.
Rod. I'm thinking of Hot Rod. When he's by the pool doing the.
Yeah, it's basically the same.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Ted.
talking about? From Ted, the guy who's like, I want to kidnap this teddy bear.
Oh, the kid.
yeah.
Oh, the dad or the boy?
Yeah, the
His
dad.
dad, yeah.
With the mustache. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
Yeah,
what
the
you're talking
mustache. That's him. I gotta find his name.
Yeah, no.
What about him?
The two of them are in a movie where they're both mentally challenged and they fall in love. This is a real thing.
Have you seen the movie of Scarlett Johansson? I think it's called It's Scarlett Johansson and Bill Murray, where she's like
Lost in Translation,
maybe
where they're in Japan.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but it looks like they kind of fall in love. I'm like, this is so weird. I've never watched it, but I want to. It seems like one of those movies I want to watch.
Lost in Translation's a good movie. It's not like a happy movie, but it's a good movie.
And there's another movie that it's called like I think maybe it's called like Skin
Apparently
or
that
something,
guy's
where
in
it's
it.
like an alien comes down and like gets in Scarlett Johansson's body.
Apparently
I think.
that guy's
It's
in
called
it.
Under the
fucking
Skin.
dude from Ted
Under
is in
the
that
Skin.
movie. In Lost in Translation.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Can you pass me water?
We're going.
We're full
We're circle.
We're the fucking bulletin board with the fucking string.
Yeah,
stretched
we
across
have
right
all.
now.
Pepe Sylvia. Everyone look at it. Pepe Sylvia.
I don't know what you're talking
There
about.
is no Pepe Sylvia.
Huh?
Have you guys not watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that one where he's like
Where he's in that
conspiracy
mailroom?
guy. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, "Where'd you get that cigarette from?" And he's like, "Frank."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh shit, Charlie, you've lost your goddamn
Dude,
mind."
one time we were at breakfast eating with our grandpa and my dad.
Oh,
And our grandpa does not drink at all.
Yeah.
Like
Very
he doesn't
Southern
drink,
Baptist.
and he doesn't know that we drink.
Yeah.
Hardcore Southern Baptist.
And I'm not like ashamed to tell him, obviously, because we have a podcast. So if he finds out, that's what it is. But it's just we're respectful because he's a fucking hardworking dude.
Yeah.
And so we're at breakfast one time, and Sean's hungover, and he gets a Sprite at breakfast. And when he goes to pour it,
I don't remember this.
when he goes to pour his fucking Sprite, they give him a bottle and they give him a glass to pour it, and he pours it like this.
like a pouring a beer.
And I go,
No foam.
No foam, baby.
and it was zero.
What's up?
And I look at him, and my dad looks at me. And I look at my dad, and I look back at Sean, and Sean's like, "Oh fuck." And I'm like, "What are you doing, man?
Got
This
him.
is like a fucking perfect sign."
But you only pick up on that if you drink. So he never
That's
picked up
true.
on that.
Yeah,
That's true.
but also I work at a bar, so like
Yeah.
that's just how I pour either way.
Yeah.
Because if the odd chance that I do have to pour a beer for somebody, that's how you pour a beer.
Dude, John Taffer.
Oh, I just poured water into my fucking.
I don't know if you know John
bottle
Taffer,
like
but
that.
he's like the bar rescue guy.
I know.
It's John Taffer.
This place is terrible.
Have you ever seen his video where he's interviewing that English chef, the really buff one?
No.
And he's like, English food is shit. And he's like, no, it's not. And he's like, okay, what kind of food do you cook? And he's like, French food. And he's like, see?
Right.
Dude, he damn, where was I going with that? Oh, he shows a proper way to pour a beer, and he pours.
It's fucking stupid.
He pours.
Oh, his shit has a head. Like
Oh,
a
it's
lot
half
of
and
head.
half.
Like
Yeah.
It's half and half, and he goes, well, he's like, that's why you're feeling bloated and feeling like shit is because like when you pour it like tilted like that, you're not like awakening those
Like the gases.
gases.
And then he takes a paper towel and dips it in that bitch.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
fuck goes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know how. This guy seems
I
full of
think
shit.
he might be onto something though, because Brent was always talking
Listen, he might be, but also that seems like a lot of extra work.
That seems like I'm not going to wait 7 minutes to drink my fucking beer.
about. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just
Because I got to do this to take one sip.
I've been bloated my
to get
whole
past the
life.
phone.
I'll just continue to be
I'm just going to
bloated.
be bloated.
I stay bloated.
Damn, man. That's some Scott Weiland shit.
Right.
No, I don't know, man. Getting back to movies and stuff, I don't know what I've seen recently that was really good. I saw the Titanic in 3D.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Like recently,
Was
Yeah.
it sad?
where
it's like the 25th, 26th anniversary.
where are you watching 3D Titanic? on?
Amstar.
Oh, in Anderson. That's actually a good movie theater, dude. The fucking
Yeah, no, they
Regal
get those
Cinemas over
reclining
here in
sheets.
Woodruff. Dude. Those
and
chairs
also,
are
fuck
fucking
the
amazing.
Regal.
Dude, Regal's ass.
The Regal in Anderson is terrible, and I worked there for years.
The Regal on Woodruff Road is terrible. They don't even let you put your own butter on the popcorn.
Oh, that's fucked.
What?
According to my buddies who go to the movies a lot, they've been going to Amstar and they're like, you know what? Let's go to Regal and we can go to.
Put 'em on.
They're like, we can go to fucking Carolina Ale House. We can have some good food and then we'll go. And then they went to the movies and were like, what the
Put my own
fuck?
butter on popcorn somewhere, but I feel like it was there, but maybe they've changed it. I don't go
Dude,
to it.
Amstar though.
Amstar straight. Listen, me and Vic had to work Valentine's Day.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But before that, on Sunday or Monday, I was like, let's go see a movie. What you want? Titanic in 3D, 4K?
That's what
That
you
actually
wanted?
sounds kind of sick.
Well, she just want to see Titanic. We didn't know it was in 3D until we were like there, and I was like,
That sounds awesome.
it's like $38 for these tickets. What is happening?
Do you see the? I don't know if you've seen the meme of when it's Jack. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Jack
Oh,
drawing a
yes,
picture of
yeah.
Rose,
Yeah.
and it's like when she's butt ass naked.
Is
and
it just the stick figure?
It's the stick figure with
big
big tits.
boobies?
Yeah.
So good. Have you seen the meme where it's the real reason that Jack jumped off the fucking door was because Rose was 26 years old?
Oh no!
Yo, speaking of The Last of Us, like we said earlier, Pedro Pascal and that girl that's in that show are the same age as Leonardo DiCaprio and his girlfriend right now.
No.
Yeah, that's the age difference.
It's 19 and how old is?
Like 48,
Yeah.
49.
Yeah.
He's almost 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's
Yeah.
49.
Okay, we talked about this last week. I think you and I did.
Yeah, we did. And the week before.
Okay.
Why does this keep coming up?
I don't
'Cause
know
he
because
just
it,
keeps
it,
coming.
It's weird.
it just
It's
keeps,
fucked
it
up.
just keeps
It's the
coming.
gift that keeps on giving.
Okay, so it's weird.
That's
We
pretty
are
fucking
all on the
weird,
same
yeah.
page as far as like it being weird. But at what age are we going to say that she's old enough to make her own decisions? Like, what's the age? Because 19, I mean, she's graduated high
24.
school. So she, okay, 24, really?
I'm going to hit a solid 24.
See, I feel like
'Cause
it's
listen, 'cause
20
If I'm
or
sitting back,
21.
21.
Yeah,
You have
but-
to at least be able to drink with me.
yeah, but look, if I was like 19 right now or 21, I wouldn't be making the same choices I make the closer I get to 30.
I guess the real answer is
But
like,
also, you're still like, you just got out of your parents' house. You need a few years to kind
But
of
she's also famous
figure
and
out
rich,
who you
too.
are. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think that's
Because-
what-
I don't know.
you're-
all right, so if it was a rich, so obviously she's rich, but if he was to have a 19-year-old like poor girlfriend, would you be like, this is way more creepy?
no, I don't think
Like
I
he's
would.
taking
I think
more
it's
advantage
weird.
of her?
I think it's weird all across the board, but
Yeah. I wouldn't say
what is
that's
it?
more creepy.
Your frontal.
I mean, it's just
It
fucking,
just
it's
seems-
fucking creepy.
It just seems more like if that was the case, if she was like a poor lady, like now she's definitely going to be like stuck in the snares.
For me, it's like, at
Yeah,
what
maybe.
age is a
I could see that.
human
Because,
being?
I mean, if you're like 19 and somebody's like, come date me, I have millions of dollars, I'll buy you anything you want. That seems really cool, but then the older you get, you're like, I don't really care about like you buying me stuff.
some
Right.
people, but some people kind
Some
of
people
are
do.
into
But
that.
honestly, like,
High
some
maintenance.
people
I
do.
would love to have a beer with Leonardo DiCaprio. Maybe he's a cool motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's very possible that like he's just a badass
You
dude.
know, I was listening to Rogan, and they were talking about this, and he goes, "Okay, maybe he's not cutting it off at 25. Maybe that's about the age where people are like, all right, it's time to. Are we settling down or are we not? Because I got to move on with my life."
Yeah.
And he's
yeah.
like, "Oh no, I don't want to settle down." Maybe he just don't want to settle down. And
Very
then,
possible.
so
It's
like
just
the
a
females are
coincidence, a
like,
huge coincidence.
it could be. I'm not saying I don't think it is.
I mean, like coincidence as far as the age. Like,
yeah,
they
where,
all
where
start
it's like
25.
okay, you've been 3 or 4 years with this guy with Leonardo, and it's like I want to marry this dude, and he's just like not about it.
You know.
Sorry, I guess I'll get the next chick, and he has like a kind of like an algorithm on it. I don't know. Not saying it's okay,
Yeah.
not really
No,
defending
no.
it, but I'm just trying to find
he's a fucking
his thought
YouTube
process.
algorithm.
Also, I'm not a famous celebrity with a lot of money, so I don't know.
And then people shit on him as far as the fact that like, oh, he's using his power and his money to like get under like. I mean, they're not underage; they're of age according to like the laws and shit. Like he's using his power and his money to like take advantage of young girls, but in the same sense, nobody wants to fuck a broke dude.
Yeah, that's true.
No
Yeah,
female
no.
wants to fuck a broke dude.
No.
I'm sorry, it's just
Yeah,
that way it is.
that's accurate.
So like in a way, everybody's doing that at a certain level. Every successful
is-
man is doing that at a certain
Yeah,
level.
but
So
also-
like, are you going to hold them all accountable? I don't think that's
Yeah, that's
necessary.
true.
I'd also say it's not just a broke dude. Girls don't want to have sex with a bum.
Exactly.
They don't want to pay your bills for you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, if you're not fucking contributing...
Yeah, if you can't take them out on a date at least once or twice, like
and also, at what age do we think people should be held accountable for their own actions? I think 18 and when they graduate high school is pretty fair. Like I mean, obviously she's not well experienced.
that sounds
in life.
awful. Like I'm 23 and I don't want to fucking date a 19-year-old.
Yeah,
That sounds miserable.
Fuck no.
That's gonna be rough.
Hell no. It's gonna be. You're not gonna connect.
I don't want to date a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
They just started drinking. I've been drinking since I was 15. Fuck that. That sounds terrible.
I have no comments.
I don't want to fucking
I have no
deal with
comments.
that.
I already have an age gap right now.
What's the age gap between you and your wife? As you're like 24. That's why he said 24 earlier. Oh, that's like 24.
That's not why I said that, but
But is she 24?
huh?
Is she 24?
No, she better be.
I don't know if that was trolling or not. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
Oh, okay. How old is your wife?
Well, she was born in '97.
Oh, so
That's
she's
not
25.
Well, she's 5 years younger than you.
Yeah.
It's not
but,
big of a deal.
But when I met her though, I'm like,
When did you meet her?
Nah, that's okay. We can touch that.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Well, I think that I mean I'm sure when you met her, she was old enough to take accountability for her own actions. I
Well,
think people are too
What
worried.
I kind of think
Listen,
about.
that's a tough woman right there.
yeah,
Like, she's a lot smarter than most
Right.
19-year-olds.
Yeah.
And what I kind of think about with Leo is if you've watched his like interviews when he was a young person, like he was a fucking great. He had an agent at 7 years old.
Yeah.
So like obviously he really didn't have a fucking childhood.
dude, was Eden Gilbert great?
So I wonder. Well, I wonder if.
They actually thought he was mentally retarded.
He fucking.
So I have.
deserved
So there's
an
one.
award for that.
There's
shit.
an interview about him. They were talking about him like playing young roles at like 23, and he's like, he's like, this is like playing young roles. I'm kind of grasping at those straws. I didn't really have a childhood, and he's like, so like I'm really lucky to be able to feel that sense of childishness in my life at this age. And I wonder if that's why he kind of does go back to those younger girls. It's because it makes him feel younger, and he gets to experience that childhood that he really didn't get to
Maybe.
experience.
I don't know. I feel the same way about Daniel Radcliffe.
What's
Like,
up with
have you just ever watched anything that he does that's childish? Where he's like,
I've seen some like Broadway stuff he's done, but outside of that, it's only Harry
wouldn't
Potter.
told
So,
anybody.
I've seen him do stuff
I
where,
mean, I don't know. I've only seen clips.
like, the man's been doing that since before Harry Potter, just acting.
Yeah.
So, like, sometimes he does like real childish shit, like on like a late night talk show.
So you think he has like a more of like a Michael Jackson thing
But he-
going on?
Yeah, in a way, sure.
Yeah,
like
but he
just kind of
looks like
stuck
a
in the
kid.
childhood. Yeah.
Because it's like he never had a childhood.
Yeah.
You've been
that's
working
dark.
since you were
Yeah.
like 7.
That would be a weird life to live, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Be a
Yeah, no
childhood
shit.
star. Like which childhood star has came out on the other end? And
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
it
he
fucked
finally
him up.
got it
It did
He
together.
great.
finally got it together,
He
but
did- he did
damn,
so good.
I mean, he was off the rails for how long?
Yeah.
Like
Fucking-
Daniel Radcliffe's the same way.
I mean,
Elisha
Molly-
Wood.
Oh, he's fucked
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Miley Cyrus is still struggling from some of the
Yeah,
shit
right.
from like Hannah Montana and all that stuff. Like she's
Hey,
Yeah.
she can buy herself flowers.
for
Hold
sure.
her
She
own
can hold her
hand.
hand. Yeah. And then
Fuck you,
even like
Bruno
the
Mars.
guys from like fucking Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
Like Drake is fucking like he got caught for being with underage girls.
Yeah, and they tried to act like he didn't flee to Mexico, but he did.
did he?
And then
really?
They were
even
like,
like
no,
Josh
he's just
is-
a big celebrity in Mexico.
And then even Josh is like going through shit like iCarly. Like those people are like fucking
oh, the chick has
Sam
a,
from iCarly is
she has
like
a documentary out right
she's
now.
like I don't want to be on the new iCarly because of the fucked up shit that
Yeah.
what's his name?
Dan something?
Dan Snyder.
Yeah.
Not Dan Schneider or whatever one's
Schneider.
not the fucking owner of the Redskins.
Daniel Schneider.
So Dan Schneider is the fucking owner of iCarly. He's like the Nickelodeon guy.
Yeah, the chick.
He's
Same
the
name,
foot
no
fetish
difference.
man.
Sam from iCarly has got like a documentary out about how her mom, I think, like screwed her over during all that. Like, because as a child star, you only have so much say in like your income, and you're like
Yeah,
you're
well,
bringing
she said-
all this income in, and like your parents are kind of have a chance to take advantage
Right.
of you. If your
Well, she-
parents are shitty, That sucks.
And that's like really
That's what happened to Macaulay Culkin too.
Yeah.
exactly.
Drew Barrymore to me is one of those childhood stars who actually kind of became a little bit normal. I mean, I know like she's kind of a little out there, but I mean, she was on E.T.
How do you feel about the movie Scream?
Like the series.
No, the original.
The
Like
original,
the
the
movie
first
Scream.
movie
Scream.
Scream.
I like Scream.
It's a fucking. It's one of the. I refer to it as one of the greatest slashes of all time.
I don't think they had to do Shaggy like that.
Oh, they did.
I'm getting a little woozy.
I'm starting to feel a little woozy here.
Oh, dude, the 2000s was a fucking weird time.
That's one of the greatest slashes.
Ecstasy
of all time.
was fucking popping, dude. EDM was starting to come onto the scene. People, fucking Fred Durst was getting
It's
the
that boots
fucking
and cats
energy
Dude,
going.
yeah.
Boots and cats and boots.
Dude, I went.
Yeah,
I went for Halloween. I went as Fred Durst.
Dude, I didn't
You
even know.
guys remember that time he jumped out of a like giant toilet on stage? Do you guys remember this?
I don't remember that.
Like he used to go on tour and just have a giant toilet.
He would,
bowl
like,
that
spring up the
that
top?
He would like
Michael
lift
Jackson
up.
from the under the stage. Just
Wow.
Yeah.
Fred Durst, boom, and
Dude, I went to the mall and bought one of the Yankees, the red Yankees
Dude,
fucking
he
hat.
had a pain to go to.
It was $50 for this hat. That's all I had in my costume at $50. And guess what? I got it for next year.
He
baby.
showed up. I go, oh my god, you're fucking Fred Durst.
I
That's the first
get
thing
out of the car and I walk up and I go,
Come on.
no, I forgot what I said. I went, because right now I feel dangerous.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh my God, you're Fred Durst. And like I had the goatee, I had like a tracksuit jacket on.
Oh, you could
like,
definitely
pants.
tell. There was no doubting he was Fred Durst.
It was good.
He had the backwards hat on
Dude,
with the
I
fucking.
couldn't even wear my outfit for last Halloween.
What was it?
Well, Vic was a
Well, see, I painted my face black, and
Oh no. You're blackface. Fuck.
that was a different day. Anyways,
That was actually
that was a different Halloween.
Yeah.
Civil
Okay,
rights
that's when
movement.
I was younger. Okay, I could get away with it then.
yeah.
And no, I was Vic was a White Claw can, White Clam. I was a breathalyzer.
You was a breathalyzer?
The breathalyzer just happened to be like the blow
As your
here
penis.
part. And I was like,
That's such a good fucking
so I
suit.
show up there because we're like, doing a couples thing.
Who wants to get tested?
And then I see like,
You gotta blow on this before you leave. We
there's
gotta
like,
make sure.
there's like 8 children running around. And I'm like, I gotta take this off. I can't do this.
Oh no!
I thought this was supposed to be an adults only
Oh
Halloween party.
no! Yes, yeah.
It's a breathalyzer.
I'll be
but it's your
back, guys.
penis.
You come back as you just have a T-shirt and like.
Yeah,
normal.
I just looking normal. I
Fuck.
was like, maybe pass me some face paint or something. I don't know. Whatever you got.
Fuck, man.
There's kids. And you.
I'm being corporate scum today, I guess. That's my costume.
Oh man.
I'm a tired employee. That's my costume.
That is fucking... You know how long we've been doing this podcast?
Got to be 3 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Yeah, we're right at 3. I figured it flies
Very-
by, dude.
That's a fucking
Fucking
blast.
flies by. It's been
Well, like I
fun.
said, I've had a good time chilling with you.
Dude, it's been fucking awesome. Y'all ready to close this thing out?
Yeah,
We can do that. It's about that
I
time.
get that.
Let's do it, man. Hey, cheers. It's really good.
Cheers,
I hadn't
Will.
seen you since I was, younger than 10. So,
Listen, last time I saw you, you threw a wooden chest into my chest.
wow, that doesn't sound like me. Maybe it
He was
does.
a little prick when he was. Young.
I'm a little prick
Well, I
now.
mean, he was this big.
He's a little shithead.
He was like,
I remember that.
You ain't playing with my brother. That's my brother.
That sounds like me, yeah. That
I
sounds
was
like
like, God damn.
me. This motherfucker's strong. Fuck, he's accurate.
Hey man, it's
So
been a lot of fun.
It's really nice to get to experience this fucking.
Well, man,
That's amazing, man.
it's good to catch up
Cheers
with you.
to you boys.
Cheers, boys.
If you've been listening this whole time and made it, and you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. We really appreciate it, and tell your friends. Tell your friends about us.
Yep,
we're
that's all we can
excited
ask.
to
Word of mouth is the best form of advertising.
Yeah,
so.
we're excited to be doing this, and it's great to have our buddy Will on.
It's good seeing you, Will.
Smash that like button.
there we
Fucking
go.
Davey 504.
Smash it.
Yeah.
See you, everybody.
See you guys.